you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are down here, headed south of Nomrat in the mountains, where you are headed to try to find a place called Lostmoor, a city where the Lady Zalfriora has asked you to help her get to, carrying a box that contains the secrets on how to open the box that contains the secrets on how to raise a sky island. Last week, you guys were walking along the path where you found a druid blocking some women from crossing a bridge after a heated encounter where the druid was generally unresponsive or uncooperative. He ended up dying. You sent the two Josozai people away with the suggestion that they should not talk about things, otherwise you would come and kill them. Now, true. Well, yes. Now, you stride southwards with the body of the druid over Tomo's shoulder. That's where we pick up as you are wandering down the path. What would you like to do this beautiful day? It's about noon, and the sun is shining, the birds are singing. It's otherwise a joyful, wonderful day. Mhm. Oh, apparently we can't hear them, so correcting that. So, what has been said is that they would like to put the druid's possessions back on his body, including the
Let's see.
saber-tooth skull helmet, the hide armor, the arcane focus, and the quarterstaff. The question is, how would you attach these to his body? Because a helmet naturally just rests on the head. This helmet does not have a chin strap. I'm not
Um,
sure how you would attach a quarterstaff to his body.
I feel like we can carry things that would naturally fall off, but just making sure that he has like his armor and his. I assume that
Okay.
the arcane focus was almost like on a necklace or
Yeah, it's
something,
a
or if not,
little claw totem, yes.
yeah. So like putting that on him and stuff.
Very well.
You notice
Who's
that Jim
carrying
Rowley
the
is
helmet?
not Jim Rowley is not participating in any of that.
Okay.
Yeah, Tomo will shove the body to the ground and allow people to put stuff in his pockets or whatever.
Okay. Cool. So who is carrying the helmet and the quarterstaff?
I can take the quarterstaff because we sold the last quarterstaff plus one we had. So I still have the Skyblinder staff, and I could just put onto this quarterstaff plus one again.
Okay.
Does anybody have a free
It is a
hand?
quarterstaff plus one, right? It's not a normal quarterstaff.
that's correct. Yeah, it is a quarter staff plus one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
That in my backpack.
Does anyone have a free hand? I know that like I have a shield and a sword in my other one, and then Tomo was carrying the body.
It's just it's a helmet, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I'll put it on. Is it gonna do anything? Is it's just like a decorative helmet?
It is a decorative helmet. It does nothing other than feels nice and comfortable, keeps the sun off of the top of your head, and makes you look slightly badass.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Lumi's was she kind of I wouldn't wear it. Just carry it under your arm.
It's not bad to keep the sun off your face. I haven't had
Um,
shade like this in my travels for a while. Don't worry, I'll take it off before we arrive.
She nods. Looks towards Zalfior and just like, have you been in this area before?
Zafira looks at you and smiles. In a sense, yes.
In a sense. Okay. Do you know how far we are from this Belket?
We should be there by the end of the day.
Well, I suppose there's no reason to delay any further. Shall we continue our walk?
I believe we are doing that.
Okay.
Of course, you don't seem to be doing much walking.
Yeah, I suppose I'm not. It's not something I often get to do, I suppose.
You can choose to. I know that our stride is slightly longer than yours.
He nods and lands on the floor and then walks. She will walk for a bit,
Okay. Is
but
it more
almost
of
absent.
like a run, trying to keep up?
Yeah, she does it for like a minute or so, and then decides to just like, no, this is silly, and then she flies.
Okay.
Does it get tiring flying all the time?
Uh, no, I mean, obviously, I suppose if I had to fly it an entire day and night, it would be tiresome, but no, not all the time. Um, I suppose it's just like you. Does it tire you for walking all day?
Yes.
Mm, just like that.
Oh, I'm quite used to it. I've been wandering these lands for years.
Indeed, you have. And have you been this far south?
I have not been in this area, no.
Hmm. Well, you and me both. It is indeed beautiful here, I think. It is a... What time of the year is this?
This would be late summer,
Late summer.
so end of
Autumn's
August.
coming. End of
Yes.
August. Is the trees and everything else starting to change colors? And
Not
is this an
here.
area that happened?
The evergreen forest here doesn't really change much. Only the
Okay.
undergrowth changes. They're in full bloom, preparing to go to seed for the winter.
Hmm. Yep.
Cool.
The beauty of this land does betray the ugliness of its inhabitants.
Well, I do understand that one well. Not everything is as it seems, even here, I suppose.
What is Breezy doing today as we're walking?
Oh, she's just walking ahead, focusing on the trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she's just walking, keeping quiet.
Can I get a perception check from Breezy? Okay. She's keeping quiet up at the front, just focusing on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Deuce, what are you doing today?
I'll just go back into. I'll just have my notebook pulled out and just kind of like off to the side, Still walking with the
Okay.
group, obviously, but kind of like separate. Like I'm just keeping my space, reading through my notebooks, and just flipping back and forth,
Okay.
scribbling things down.
Being scholarly. Okay. Generally.
He is just kind of walking solemnly. He's not saying a whole lot. He's not. You can actively tell he's not really paying a lot of attention.
Okay. Lumi's flying along.
Yeah,
Okay.
just above, just close to everybody. Next to Zalfriora. And
Awesome.
that's pretty much it. She just
Merlot.
I'm just kind of walking in the group with my focus on the trees and everything around, less in like looking out for dangers and just kind of appreciating the beauty.
Okay. Can I get your perception check? With the 20, you're going to notice a variety of birds that you haven't seen in other parts of the world. A white-tailed scissortail is very pretty. Off in the right, there's also a red-breasted finch. They're just little birds that don't really matter, but they're cute and things that you haven't seen in other parts of the world that you've traveled to.
Just kind of am in awe looking at them, but I don't really point it out to the others. I just kind of appreciate it and keep walking.
Cool. And Tomo, just striding along with those long legs.
Yep. He'll shift the body from shoulder to shoulder occasionally to give the other one a rest.
Ensuring he maintains good posture. Awesome. Cool. As you
yeah,
guys can go ahead.
Now Lumi was just as looking you shifting the body around. She kind of wonders aloud, kind of looking towards Zalfriora and whoever is listening. Really, it's just like I, 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 I wonder what these druids are, what these druids are keeping here. Why they're so keen to keep everybody out.
Most druids are territorial about their druidic circles and their terrain. I'm sure that when we get there, it's going to be important that we be diplomatic, or we might offend all of them.
We're probably already
We
going to
haven't-
offend all of them. We killed one of them.
Well, we did, but at least we treating the body with respect and bringing it back.
I mean, we looted it, and then said, "Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that." And we provoked them. We killed him because he got upset. They're not going to be happy with us regardless. I'm not even that happy with this.
Yeah, but they don't know any of that.
Doesn't make it any better.
I think it
Lumi
does.
kind she looks down, like not really saying much on that. Just like I didn't mean it. I mean, he was attacking us. He attacked.
Well, that's
He
because
attacked
Merlot.
Tomo.
Well, that's because Merlot went across the river.
He didn't say not to.
You are correct that he technically did not say not to. But he definitely implied it.
Well, that's on him.
So, what is the plan when we arrive? We're no doubt going to be faced with them.
I think we should return. We should well. We should return the their colleague, their friend. From what I remember, there was a druid. If well, and she stops herself. Here are the facts. When we arrived, they were fighting those ladies. There were two druids. One on the other side of the bridge and one on
She's going
our
to
side of the bridge.
object for a moment. Can we not call them ladies? We can call them women, but they were not acting ladylike.
Who said that? Sorry.
Zafriora does.
Zofrior. Oh, sure. those women were attacking and trying to cross the bridge, and the druids were stopping them. We arrived and we subdued and stopped the fight. The other druid left the area. Now I don't remember whether he left it before the situation escalated or not.
It was
But either
before.
way, well, for what we can assume they know at least is that we came in and tried to stop the fight. So we should.
Well, yeah, we need to lie and tell him that that he was killed by the Jozo's eye, and
We don't
if
have to lie, but that is true. If that is one way of dealing with this. We have.
We also have no idea if the other druid who ran into the woods may have seen us kill his friend. So
Well,
He was out of eyesight before they died. I
he
think
was
they
off,
ran
he was
back.
off the map. That doesn't mean he was out of eyesight.
Lumi, she goes, look, they attacked us. Okay, he attacked Tomo. He was casting spells, ready to begin hostilities again. And I am not sorry what I did. I am not sorry for what I did. I defended one of you. I killed him, and I will do that again if somebody tries to harm any of you. So yes, we
Uh,
killed him.
he
So
might have been.
what?
Well, yeah, he was casting a spell, but it might have been like hold person or something.
Well, we don't know, do we?
Yeah, because you got
Well, I rather that he don't give. I would prefer not to give him, give people any the more time to be able to cause any more damage. It could have been something that could have caused a lot of harm for us. So we stopped it. I stopped it. Either
Anyways,
way, going there, seeing these druids, I don't be. We can't assume they know anything or that they know everything. We should just go in, say that we already in their eyes, from what we gather at least, committed the sin of crossing the bridge and entering their circle. So either way, they will not be too happy to see us. So then let's bring the corpse of their fallen comrade and ask for us at least to be able to give us passage so we can walk past here, and let them know that we have dealt at least with those dealt with those women's at least, so that they shouldn't be coming back anytime soon.
and
Now,
yeah, if they don't
with
believe
you,
us, yeah, we should be ready to run.
well, yeah, I agree. Now, regarding the secrets that they hide, that is in Belcat and stuff, seem those secrets are guarded by these druids. But I wonder whether it is whether, from what I remember correctly, Zalfiora suggested that Belcat would be a nice place for Jules or you, Breezy, to look for lost law. I'm not
Well,
sure whether it's a good
I mean,
idea to linger.
yeah, I'm curious, but like, yeah, if they don't want us looking at them, they're gonna stop us. So we shouldn't, aggravate them further.
I agree. But my suggestion is we have treated the body with respect. Bring it back, and we use it perhaps as a show of faith to allow us through.
Okay.
Zalfiria will speak up at this point. It's important that we be careful around the trees in this area. There are creases in the area. They like to hunt from the treetops. They're enormous lizards who like to pounce on prey from above.
Oh, you tell us this now? And then Lumi looks around the top treetops to see if she notices anything. She's more aware of it now.
As long as we don't go into the trees, we'll be okay. But if we stray from the path, we risk being ambushed.
Okay. Lumi stays as in the center of the path as much as possible.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. As you guys travel for the rest of the day, everyone seems to be a little bit on edge as you come closer to the village of Belket. As you do so, you see it
Uh,
ahead. Yes?
I was gonna say, once like Deo sees like torches or like walls indicating that the city's nearby, he'll take his helmet off and put it in his backpack.
Okay. Awesome.
You notice that Jim really did not say anything about the plan. He just kind of frowned and moved forward with the group.
All right. Seems like everyone is kind of dead set on a situation coming up that's going to be hard to handle.
Well, we don't know exactly how xenophobic they are. Like, if they're like super like xenophobic, we just drop the body and run. Like,
Perhaps we could place the body just out of eyesight of whatever settlement they have with a note on it and draw their attention to it saying we're looking to be diplomatic here and ask for passage. That way we have a way to protect ourselves if we don't think it's going to go well.
I'd turn to Zalfior. Is there a way to go around the town?
I wouldn't want to go through the forest. That's exceedingly dangerous. Plus, the town does have those inscriptions on the ruined walls. I'm sure that those would be beneficial to us.
Could we not return him to his town? I believe it would be the most respectful thing for us to do. Bring back. We don't necessarily have to tell the truth as to what befell
Well-
him in all
well-
details, but I think it would be right to return him to his potential home. They would know what to do with him more than we do.
Well, they're druids, ain't they? Wouldn't they want to do like a sky burial or something, or just leave him out to be eaten by the animals?
I'll turn to Zalfriora to see what do you think you seem to know more about the druids than we do.
I'm sorry, what was the question exactly?
I'm just turning to Zalfriora to see like, would it be better for us to leave him in nature or just to bring him back to see what they would want to do with the body?
I'm unsure. I don't understand or know what the rights for this specific druid sect are. Unfortunately, I have no insight into this. We could leave him off to the side, or he could be more rightfully brought to them. I can't say which way is right or wrong because I'm not familiar with these specific people.
I see. Well, then it
Seems-
comes down to us.
Seems the best thing to do is let them decide.
Well, walking into town carrying a corpse is a bit antagonistic looking. I mean, I could, if someone did that when at my home, I would be wary. So maybe we should just, leave him by the side of the road once we get close, and then tell them like, hey, by the way, we tried to save this guy, but he was killed by the Jozozai, and then let them know, because they already don't like outsiders. So carrying a corpse might be a bit much for them.
That is true. And I still have his helmet, so if they would like
Yeah, you should
a remnant of him.
you should probably give him his stuff back. Otherwise, we
Yes,
just look.
his stuff.
Otherwise, we just look like thieves.
Right. We still have the body, are we dragging or whoever's carrying it, I will put the helmet.
Well,
back
if
in
we
its-
are within, a reasonable distance of the
Yeah.
settlement, then we can put him by the side of the road and, just like Breezy said, and put all this stuff on him, and maybe have a couple people watch the body while the others go forward and try to do diplomacy.
Okay. So a couple 100 yards, or how far do you guys want to leave the body away?
Yeah, a couple 100 yards is
I'd
probably good.
say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So before you guys actually get to the village proper, the moment that you see in the distance a couple of the stone walls rising over there, you guys can pull off to the side and set the body down. Cool. Is anyone staying with the body? If so, who?
I'll stay with the
And
body.
what are we doing? You're gonna stay with the body, dude?
Who is staying
I'll
with the
stay with-
body?
Jim
I'll stay
Rolly
with
will,
him
Yes,
and
yes.
give his helmet.
Jim Rolly will stay with Deuce.
Okay.
Lumi was she was gonna stay, but seeing that you two gonna stay there, she 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 kind of no, she looks unsure whether she should stay or whether she should go.
Okay.
Jim Rolly goes, this plan's not mine. You guys need to resolve this one.
Zalfrior will also stay with the two guys.
With that, then Lumi kind of nods at you, Jimeroli, and she kind of flies towards with the others behind them.
Okay. Cool. Then what we will do is we will put Merlo over here. We will put Luminostra over here. We will put Tomo over here.
Just as we are walking down the road, Lumi just turned to just kind of so just to go over before we start. Are we gonna say that Jodasai killed him?
I think that's the plan.
Well, well, I mean, if they ask directly, yes, but otherwise, just imply it.
It's not exactly not true, They did some damage to him.
Well, okay.
I mean, I get it, not wanting to lie directly, but like, so
Well,
just
he
say
fell
he
from
just
he
yeah.
fell from the altercation with the Jososai.
Well, yeah, we'll just be like, we came upon. We can just tell the truth. We
Hmm.
came upon an altercation with the Jozo Sai. They were attacking the bridge keepers. The one on the other side ran away. And we were able to fight off the Jozo Sai, but we weren't able to save that guy.
Indeed. Okay.
Okay.
And if they ask directly who killed him, well, then we just have to lie.
So as you guys stride forward,
1 second, Eric. Before we go forward,
yeah.
I would have left one of my signal whistles that I bought with Jim Rolly and let him know that if I blow mine that we're in trouble.
That's a good call. Cool. So, generally, you have a signal whistle.
Let me just see the distance, and this often doesn't have a. Nope, it's okay. Please continue.
Okay. As you guys stride forward, up ahead, you see the other druid that was at the bridge looking at you guys as you enter the village area. He looks very scared and defensive.
We don't. Well, Lumi doesn't make any motion forwards, and she sees and notices him. She waves and asks and waves him to come over.
Yep.
Good
Breezy's-
afternoon.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, Breezy's holding her hands up in a like, look, I'm not doing anything with my hands, kind of non-threatening way.
Tomo as well.
Yep, 9.
Goodness. All right. As you beckon him over, he's going to actually take a step back in this direction.
It's like,
You-
no, please
you don't
wait.
belong
no,
here.
We just want to talk, she shouts.
Unfortunately, it comes across in an aggressive way, as if you're
I
in a
understand.
parking lot and yelling at someone, "We just want to talk." That's usually not a great way to actually get people to talk.
Sure. Lumi,
Would any of the rest of you guys like to do anything? Because Luminostra's persuasion check has fallen flat.
was very low, unfortunately. Yes.
Gonna turn and ask him, one of your fellow friends has fallen. Do you think you can help him?
Fallen. What happened to Pine Fury?
In the encounter with the Shozosai, he may have died, and we don't have the means to revive him. We have him just outside of the encampment that you have here with some of our friends.
Please, we don't mean any harm. We just want to pass through. In fact, we helped you by fighting off those Jozo Sai.
Roll your 2 persuasion checks, please. Merlot and Breezy. Ooh.
Very nice.
Damn. He looks over. Fine. Fine. Show me to Pine Fury. And he's going to come running up to you guys. He's still cautious, and he's going to keep a distance of about 15 feet.
Even before he casts Speak with Dead, and it's like, who killed you? Breezy just points back and just goes, he's back there, about a couple 100 yards, with the rest of our group.
We could bring him here if you prefer, or you can come with us.
Whatever
He
you're
looks at
most
you.
comfortable with.
He looks at you guys. I'm not certain I wish to be alone with trespassers.
We understand. Why don't I stay here with you and the other 3 go and fetch the group? So,
He
would you be
looks at
okay with
you
that?
as the least persuasive person of the group, and he says, "No, but I will allow him to stay." Nodding at Merlot.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
She nods. That is fine.
I'll
Come, let's
stay.
go and fetch the body. And Lumia
Okay.
makes the move.
So
When you do a bad roll, man.
the 3, so the 3 of you return to the body.
Yes.
Yep.
All
Toma
right.
will pick up the body and bring it back.
Cool. Deuce and Jimmerly, are you going to come with?
Jamelia will silently follow.
The good
Yeah,
news is
I'll
they aren't
follow
immediately
behind.
attacking us, so that's good.
All right.
Yeah. They did say we are not meant to be here, but at least that's all he said.
Well, maybe we can convince them, like, okay, we aren't supposed to be here. Let's leave on the other side of the city.
I like the way you think.
As you
But
guys
yes,
bring the
let's-
body up,
Yep.
he looks down. Oh, poor Pine Fury. You were always such a hothead. Why did you have to take on those ladies? And he refers to them as ladies. Zafriora furrows her brow, displeased with the situation.
Well,
Jamerli's still just frowning.
Emily and Zafriora seem to be getting along quite well.
They have their ups and downs. They're probably upset for different reasons right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's just keeping his head down. He's like not making eye contact at all.
Is there
we-
anything you guys can do to help him?
We can bury him and return him to the earth. Toivo will embrace him.
sorry, who?
Toivoa.
Ah,
Land.
Toivoa. Okay.
Well,
We
really-
we are.
we're really
sorry,
sorry
please.
about your friend. We tried to help, but yeah, we weren't fast enough. Is there someone here we could talk to? Because we don't want to cause any ruckus. We just want to pass through. There's a place we got to go to, and it's on the other side of this road.
You can talk to Theba. He will guide you, mistress. And he's going to turn and just abruptly start walking away, expecting you to bring the body with you, obviously.
Mhm.
I'll follow.
Really wish I'd taken expeditious retreat, but
And as you guys come in, I need you guys to please roll
Yeah.
perception checks.
are these like sacrificed bulls or just like normal dead bulls?
That's what we're going to find out. how much you're able to determine.
Much.
Breezy, they're dead bulls. They're actually dead aurochs, not necessarily bovine or cattle. I guess bovine still, but not oxen. Jimmerly, you gonna come with the group?
I did, yeah. Did my perception not come through?
You did. It just didn't
Yeah.
see you moving the token.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
All good.
I realized we were working the map.
We
There
are
we go.
working the map.
My D20 did not refresh.
Okay.
So
So as you
What is-
guys are coming southwards, in the trees next to these dead aurochs, you see a enormous lizard up in the tree.
Oh,
Oh, is that the thing Salfior was telling us to watch out for?
Yes.
What were they called? A crease?
Crisis.
Crisis.
Yeah. And I will put that in chat here.
You need a pretty good. Need a pretty good video card to play that game, from what I've heard. Yeah.
Still burns up some video cards, just saying. I still haven't played that game. I actually need to.
I never played it either.
It's pretty fun. Let me tell you, back in the day, I had two GTX 680s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I tried playing Crysis at max settings with both of my video cards SLI'd, and I barely got 30 frames.
Well, I mean, they're only 680s. I mean, yeah.
This was back when they were brand new, though. That was when they're top of the line.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. God, it feels like. God, we're getting old, man.
Yeah, that was like 12 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm sorry. What was the name of the dead druid?
Pine Fury.
Hey.
I will put that in
Pine
chat.
Fury. Thank you.
Is this?
And he's human,
a-
right?
Yes. What was the question?
Is this a building, like, or is it? I guess
It's
what
a
I'm asking
town
is, does this
square.
have a?
It has
Yeah, so I
a
was going to ask
wall
about
around
like
it.
a roof.
It does not have a roof. None of the buildings in this area that you've seen have roofs. They are all
Okay.
ruined. The building walls are in bad disrepair and have fallen in. The stonework is crumbling. This once
Okay.
was a fairly well-fortified village, and the buildings would have been decent, not great, not elaborate by any means, but functional as a village. Now it's being reclaimed by nature quickly, and this druid is walking towards the fountain where the water is fresh only because there is a natural spring underneath it that causes it to constantly refresh and trickle out of the fountain, remaining clear, fresh water.
Oh, it's like my home.
San Marcos? Oh.
No.
All right. So as you approach, he says, "Wait here. I will go collect her." And he's going to head southwest out of the little area.
Eric, what did he say her name was?
Theba?
Theba?
Put that-
Okay.
Theba,
I'll put that in chat for you. There you go.
Oh, with an
Oh,
I.
Theba.
Did we get this guy's name or no?
He has not given it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
And
Well-
no, when you guys say, "Did we get his name?" Because we have a fairy in the group, I have to be very cautious when we answer that question.
What?
That's a thing.
And people who know what they are do not never give their real names.
Well, you just have to watch the wording because when they say, "Can I have your name?" and then you give them your name, they take it literally. It's like, "Aha, gotcha." Should have said no, but I will let you call me this or something like that.
Hmm.
Trickery.
I haven't
Yeah.
thought about that. Are you guys talking about that, or just meta game outside of the out on the table talk? Just a table talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
The fun
Yeah,
part is
you-
that's why nobody is named Nobody during the Feywatch.
Aw, poor nobody. Now I understand.
Right. So the guy will arrive with a tall, powerfully built woman. who is being followed by a giant scorpion.
Hmm.
He
Howdy.
bows. He bows to the various ladies here, both Luminostra, Breezy, and Zafriora, and he will back away. The woman here looks at you all. Santar tells us that you have brought Pine Fury back after saving him from the Josozai.
I'd say we attempted to. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned.
Breezy nods.
It is unfortunate that he has passed. What is your business in Belket? Why
Well,
have you brought him here?
we just want to pass through. We're trying to get, on the other side of this road, and Belket's directly on the path.
Where do you wish to go that you would pass through our terrain?
We're heading southeast, right? Or we're headed. It was over the bridge, and then we're heading east. Is the way we're going?
It's south, then east, correct.
Yeah. So if I look, I'll turn to Zalfiora and I'll just say, "Is it a secret where we're going?"
She looks at you. We were coming to Belket for the knowledge here, and then further south and east away.
No, but like passing through to the what was the city called? I'm sorry, my brain is slow. Lostmore, yeah. But passing through to Lostmore, is that like a secret we don't want to tell people?
I would
Or
rather
can we just say
not.
we're oh. Breezy just looks at the lady at Theba and just says, "Well, there's some ruins that we wanted to explore. Not these ruins, other ruins, but we have to pass through to get there."
And you chose this path.
Well, this is
Well,
the
We were
Yeah.
looking for a path and stumbled upon the Pine Fury having an altercation with the Josozai.
It's the only
Can
bridge.
you allow
Yeah,
him to speak?
yeah. I'm not a Shuian.
Fine. She
Be
looks over
blunt.
at Merlot very dismissively. Fine. Speak, man. Say your words.
We didn't intend to initially pass through here, but when we were looking for a way to get to where we were going, we saw the altercation happening and decided to return his body along our way.
What was the nature of this altercation? Santar has given me one story, and I would like to hear your side of it.
Well,
The
sorry,
Josozai
go.
were in a fight with Pine Fury.
Why were they fighting?
The Josozai wanted to cross the bridge. They were doing the whole like, magic is evil thing. We got to kill everybody thing they usually do, from what I understand.
How do you feel of their mantra?
It's pretty silly. There's lots of gods, and magic is everywhere, and everyone should use it. It's awesome. I like magic. Breezy, does a little prestidigitation with like, little ice sparkles around her hands just to demonstrate.
Ice sparkles. Okay.
It's just like little shards of like pew 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 ice like off her fingertips.
Yeah. Interesting. So you are adept in the arts. Would you accept a challenge?
A challenge?
Indeed. To test your knowledge and skill, should you best me, we would allow you access to the knowledge here in Belket. Fail, and you'll be turned back and have to find another path.
Breezy holds up a one finger and then gestures at everybody to huddle. Like huddle up. I mean, what do you guys think?
I'm confident in you. And when we do huddle up, can I cast Bless on Breezy?
Sure.
Yeah, Luby gets close. I would suggest we find out more about what this
Oh, yeah.
entails, Breezy. I would hate you to have to
Well, yeah, we gotta know.
fight
We gotta
with
know the
your
rules.
muscles.
If it's like an
Indeed.
arm wrestling competition, we'll let Tomo or Jim do it. Yeah.
Well, she said you. She doesn't necessarily. We don't even know. We should find the terms. Let's find the terms of this challenge.
What are the rules? Breezy says as she steps away.
Lumi flies back and sits back on the statue again, staring at the conversation.
We will perform 6 tests. One of you must prove themselves worthy of remaining in Belket and becoming a member of the Circle. You do not necessarily need to remain, but you will prove yourself worthy of remaining. The rest of you would then be considered guests of the one who attempts, should they succeed.
And what is this test?
You will be tested upon your strength, your dexterity, your heartiness, your mind, your wisdom, and your force of personality.
And does that test must be done by the same person, or can be
Indeed.
one of us?
One
Oh.
must be chosen.
Huddle. Breezy just takes a step back and starts huddling with the others again. So, I mean, I can do the last 3 okay, I guess, but I don't know about tests of strength. I mean, maybe? I lifted a lot of stuff when I was working at the inn, I guess.
What is the? Lumi looks around. Are you boys waiting for permission to give us what you're thinking? Almost as a, like, why haven't you said anything yet? What do you guys think?
I think Breezy might be a good candidate for this. I could certainly give it a shot.
Are they wanting one person to do each individual test or one person to do all 6?
One person to do all 6.
Do all
Yeah.
6. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to knowledge, Breezy is a fine candidate.
From out of character, from what it sounds like it's going to be either like strength, dex, con, int, wisdom, and then charisma rolls. But if it's skill rolls, then she might be okay. But yeah, it just depends. Like if it's an athletics roll, then who knows? Like
I'm confident in her.
all right. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, I guess. I mean, the worst thing they do is say no, and then we have to go back and try to find a way around. Doesn't seem like they're going to kill us, so that's, a good thing. I just want to make sure everyone's okay with it before we do this.
As we all discussing this, what is the demure of this of Taya or
Ooh, roll an insight
Taba?
check.
Thank you. I can't tell anything about her,
You're
can
a
I?
fairy. You have no idea. She could play poker, and you would never guess what hand she has.
While they're discussing, I come up to her and say, "Excuse me. Um, and could you please explain to me the manner of these tests?"
We have already discussed that. More will be
Wow.
revealed when a champion is chosen.
Ah,
By the way,
And
please provide
yes,
Santar with the body of Pine Fury.
indeed.
oh, is
Uh,
Deus or Tomo still carrying him, or yeah?
Yeah, Tomo still got him. He'll walk over and
Okay,
hand it to Santar.
all right. So
and
Santar
we
will take the body from the bugbear, which he's going to be noticeably nervous, and he will take the body away from you and
I
head off.
I go to just before he does. Lumi will pick up the rest of his belongings. If people, I think Juice, those who had the staff and the helmet. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll hand over the quarterstaff.
Okay.
When he
Lumi,
when he goes to grab the body, I'll just silently take it out and
yeah.
offer.
Biba is going to take the quarterstaff and the helmet. Santar will take the body.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I'll just give it to them.
Okay. She looks at you as you hand it to her, almost like it's offensive to be taking something from you because you're a man.
I'll make eye contact with her, but I'm not gonna say anything. To have like a not like an aggressively cold, like stone cold stare, but just like I'm not gonna say anything. Just I know the situation I'm in here.
Know your role. Got it.
And
Yeah.
she asks about the circle. About your circle, the circle of Belket, and if the person becomes what, a full-fledged member, an honorary member. Well, what is? You say they can leave, but what mark does that give that person?
They would be allowed to roam the ruins. The Krasis would not attack.
Hmm. This seems very much like a boon. What do you get out of this deal?
Knowledge of the
Sorry,
outside
it's a
world.
child. Oh, knowledge. Okay.
Knowledge of those who travel within and without. Should the champion succeed in the challenge, then we would gain an ally. Should they fail,
Indeed.
we will have excised weakness from our area.
Hmm. Indeed. As he's saying this, I'm just sizing her up and nodding in agreement.
Breezy, do you want to go ahead?
Well, I mean, if you get, I'll do it then. I volunteer.
Very well. Come, stand on the fountain's edge. She's going to move up to here, and she's going to direct you to stand right here. She holds out her hand and places her foot next to yours. Move me. I need you to roll an athletics check to try to move her.
Can't we do some of
DC
the?
will be an 11.
Can't we
Oh,
do
that's
some of
not
the brainy stuff? I'm
Move
just
me.
I'm just seeing if there's any sort of cheatsy doodle thing I can do.
Cheatsy doodle, huh?
Well, yeah,
Cheatsy
you know, like
doodle. Yeah.
something that moves someone 5 feet or something like that. I don't think I have any spells that do that. Uh,
I've got inspiration if you need it.
Yes, so do I.
all right. Well, Breezy's just gonna be she's gonna be hyping herself because she has her hand out. Breezy's just gonna be like, "Whew, okay, Breezy, you can do this. You can do this," and she's
One
gonna
of those
cast
where
guide.
it's all like, figuring, getting her hands ready, flexing her muscles and stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna cast guidance on herself while she's doing that.
The
So
woman raises an eyebrow. Interesting. Relying upon the weave.
I mean, yeah, look at me. Breezy's. You said this is a big, like, kind of a big
Yeah.
lady. She's like,
She's
yeah, Breezy's only.
she's just under 6 feet tall, 5'11", and she weighs a good 160, 170.
Yeah, she's about a little less than a foot taller and about 80 pounds heavier than Breezy. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's gonna cast
What does
guidance.
Breezy
on herself.
weigh?
Breezy's like she's like a buck, maybe $110. She's
Okay.
pretty small.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like 5 foot. She's
Okay.
she's a tall
She's a
halfling.
halfling.
Yeah, tall
she's a tall
halfling.
halfling. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, she's tiny, so she is going to
For the record,
Yeah,
that's
she's
the
gonna
same
do
size
it.
as my mom
yeah.
in real life.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the d4. Roll the d4.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
roll
you
the
don't
D-
have to actually. You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to, but
Yeah.
All right. So you
Oh.
move her, and her foot falls into the fountain. She looks very impressed at your show of strength.
it
Well
was really
done.
it was really leverage because she's so short. She just had a good position to do it.
You
Right.
read the book of wrestling before.
She then reaches up and tries to pull your feet out from underneath you. I need you to please roll an acrobatics check. I need you to beat a 19.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the guidance already wore off because I already used it. Uh-oh.
Do you want my
Wait,
inspiration
is there
now?
guidance for a minute?
Well, I used it for the
Only
1d.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only
for one roll.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing this to me, so there isn't time for me to cast it again.
Right.
It won't last. I mean, it won't get you there, but you do have bless on you.
That doesn't help with skill
Yeah,
checks.
yeah, it doesn't help with skill checks. It's
Oh, I thought that would have been like a getting pushed would be an attack roll, like
No,
first saving throw.
It's a contested acrobatics throw. So she can use either athletics or acrobatics versus this movement. So
I don't have anything to re-roll, so I can't do anything.
you've been
You can use my inspiration.
Inspiration by Tomo if you choose to use it.
I will. It doesn't hurt to try. Probably not going to succeed. Oh my gosh!
Hey.
You successfully
Hey.
jump over her hand. Excellent. She looks up at you. Most impressive. And
Most
then
impressive.
she looks at you and smiles. Drink. And she holds up a handful of the water.
Jeez. Straight from your hand?
Constitution check.
Well, Breezy doesn't want to drink from her hand directly
Okay.
because it's kind of gross. So Breezy will just hold up a finger just real fast and pull out the jar of pigments from her belt, and she'll just draw a small cup, like a little pewter cup on the fountain real
Sure.
fast,
Okay.
and just be like, here, just pour it in there. I don't want to drink from your hand.
She smiles and pours the water, another handful as well, into that cup. And Tomo, you've been granted inspiration by Tech Viking for a refill.
And this is a straight con save.
Yes, please.
I don't think guidance.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think guidance can apply to that.
No, but Bless does.
Oh, bless does. Okay.
And this
Ah,
is
Breeze-
DC 14.
Breezy takes a deep breath and.
Okay. You do have Bless, but that's not going to get you to a 14.
I'll give him.
You do have a inspiration that was tossed in the chat.
Oh, someone gave me an inspiration in chat.
Yep. Someone
They
just
did,
gave
yeah.
you. Tech Viking also gave you inspiration if you'd like to use that.
I will.
Oh, nice.
Wow!
All right.
Holy shit! What's going
You
on?
succeed on your Constitution saving throw. He smiles. How do you know these things? What do you know of the world around you? Tell me. Tell me a story, and I need you to roll a history check.
She did recently just read the history of Toivoa from the Shuian perspective.
So you would have advantage on this one.
Could she just start reciting the book with her keen mind feeds?
Let's see. Roll a history check just to see if you read the correct aspects of this.
You said with advantage. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, oops. I accidentally clicked the wrong shift. That's for my elven accuracy.
Okay, we'll take it.
We'll take
I mean,
the
it's
23.
19.
That's fine.
Yeah,
So-
ignore the 10. Yeah,
what
that's the third
story
one.
would you tell? And this is where I'm going to ask you to go ahead and be creative.
She
It
starts.
It doesn't have to be anything that's already canon. I would like you to tell me a historical story of something in Shu that Breezy read about.
Breezy will start talking about the first Empress of Shu. The first Empress of Shu was a slave, actually, and she instigated a slave rebellion against her masters, though that has kind of been lost to history since this was so long ago. But according to all the general stories, is this woman rose from nothing, and she led a massive rebellion against her captors, and eventually piecemeal through much a lot of warring states kind of thing, through shifting alliances and all that. She was able to eventually be the first person to ever conquer the entirety of Shu since the breaking of the sky cities and all that stuff.
Yeah, very nice. You go ahead and gain inspiration for that. And if you didn't already have it, you just got it though. So, what was her name?
What was her name? Hold on. I just need to Google something real fast. Zheng Sao.
How's that spelled?
Zeng Sao. And maybe that's where the name Shu comes from. It's a morphing of the name Shao.
Cool. And we will put that as the one word if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do that.
fine.
That's cool.
So, there you go. Awesome. She smiles. Well recited.
I read it in the book. Actually, it was this one. Breezy pulls out the book that she bought in Gnomerat.
Borrowed knowledge is still knowledge, and knowledge is power. That is
I'm
very
not borrowing
wise of you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
How do you feel of the situation you find yourself in? I need you to roll an insight check, Breezy.
I'm kind of having
With
fun right now.
14.
Breezy's just gonna be like, well, I'm kind of having fun right now, to be honest. Yeah, that's.
Oh no!
She will spend her inspiration. This is the wisdom roll, I'm guessing.
Yes, please.
She'll spend her inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay,
The one I just got for the story.
sure.
There we go. Oh my god, man, I'm getting some aimer rolls tonight.
Damn.
Very nice.
Okay. And she says, well, you have passed the test. But one last test, simply to fulfill the ritual. Who are you?
I'm Breezy. She's just gonna say that, no thought. She is who she is.
But who is Breezy? A name is only a definition of a collection of attributes, a personality. A name is a label given to a thing. What is that thing?
Breezy actually takes a moment to think about this. if I had to pick a thing that most accurately describes who I am, let me see. I'm going to pull out my thesaurus. Give me a second. think I think the thing that best describes me is a student.
Student. One who
I really
wishes to learn.
exactly.
Well, Breezy. Student. You are now a member of the Belket Circle.
Oh shucks,
These
thanks.
could be considered your guests, and Pine Fury your brother. His
Breezy.
loss
Oh,
is
sorry, go
our
ahead.
gain through you.
Well, I mean, I'm honored by you, extending this privilege to me, Miss Theba.
She nods and will lean in to give you a big, strong hug.
Aw, I like hugs. She's gonna give the hug back.
It's like a little kid giving a hug to a bodybuilder.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
basically yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Breezy loves giving hugs. So yeah, she hasn't given anyone a hug in like a year. So yeah, she'll happily embrace Theba.
As a member of the Druid Circle, you have access to all the buildings and all the knowledge that we have here in Belket. You are free within the village. As part of your duties, though, should the village be attacked while you are here, it is your duty to defend it.
Well, of course. I mean, I would do that even if I was just a guest.
You are no longer a guest. You are family. These
Oh,
are your guests, if you deem them so.
yeah,
She points
they're all
to
my guests.
Luminostra, Tomo, Deuce, Merlot, Zafriora, and Jimmerly.
Yes, all 6 of them are my guests.
Very well. Ensure that they do not deface the village, and you are free to roam.
Thank you. Guys, don't deface the village.
And because
Be
you
nice.
succeeded, I am going to reveal where all the crises are in the village, so that you will not be attacked by the crisis.
Oh, okay. There's quite a lot of them. Yep.
Well, yeah, just stay away from the trees.
Indeed.
Well, I mean,
That's why the cows are dead.
Yeah, Theba. So we heard about some like ancient ruins or something like that.
Indeed, you stand among them.
Oh, not ruins, runes, like ancient knowledge or something like that.
The village is full of them. And she
Like-
will walk over past you, stepping right down into the fountain and up and over the other side. Her legs get wet, and she's going to come over to this wall and point at the wall. You speak of these.
Yeah, Breezy will look at it. Like, what is it?
It appears to be some arcane writing. Deuce, you can see the writing that you're standing next to. It definitely looks magical in nature.
Is it common, draconic, elvish, halfling, infernal, or primordial?
It is primordial.
Oh, she can read it then.
Okay. It is the spell for burning hands.
Oh, wow.
It is etched into the wall, 4 inches deep.
Oh, it's a spell.
Indeed.
Neat.
How
What does
intriguing.
it say?
Well, it says that it's well, different places call it different things, but it's a spell that basically lets you shoot a sheet of fire from your hands.
Says Ignis.
Take
Sorry,
inspiration.
Wednesday joke.
Kevin, take
Indeed, yes.
inspiration. Joe, Jim really gets inspiration.
Yeah.
You got me. That was funny. For those who don't know, there's a character on Wednesday night who's trying to learn fire magic, and he keeps going, Ignis, and it doesn't work.
Couldn't help myself.
That was awesome. For the record, that was really cool. All right. So, as you look at it, you can go ahead and you know that you could take a rubbing of this if you wanted to add it to your spellbook later.
Hmm.
Um,
And
sh-
there
sh-
are others like this around the ruins.
There are.
Lomi looks towards you, Breeze, and say, Sister Breezy, will you allow us to accompany you as we look at those ruins around the village?
yeah, you can go wherever you want. Just don't cause a ruckus, and don't be mean to anybody.
I wouldn't dream of it. Thank you.
Yeah. So okay, so keen mind. This is out of character stuff. Could she just look at it with keen mind and then transcribe it later because she has it memorized? She doesn't need to take a rubbing.
Yeah, with keen mind, yeah.
I mean, as long as she, yeah, okay. Breezy just, Theba, can you show me all these?
I do not have the time, but you may feel free to explore. The rest of the druids will accept you.
All right.
Will,
Well, thank you, Theba. It was a pleasure meeting you. Breezy says as she extends her hand to shake.
She reaches out, takes your hand, and pulls into another hug.
Oh,
She doesn't understand handshake.
that's fine. Breezy just says, I can't promise I'll stay here for a long time, but if I have a lot of traveling I have to do, but thank you for extending your home to me. That's really kind of you.
Your guests are guests here. We do not normally welcome guests, thus consider them family while they are here within the village.
that is very kind. Thank you.
And she's going to stride away, gesturing to her scorpion to follow her. So she's going to go back to her house, and the scorpion, without hesitation, just follows. You guys are left alone in the town square.
Breezy is running around looking for more.
Yeah, she's as soon as Theba leaves with childish enthusiasm, Breezy's gonna immediately start sprinting. Like, are these ruins do they only start become visible when you get close to them, or are they just on the walls?
You look around this specific structure, the town square. The only ones that are on here is Burning Hands, and it's on all four walls of the town square. Roll an insight check.
Why would they do that?
Do you tell the other members of the party what this is?
I used all my inspiration already.
I played too many JRPGs. You know what I mean? Like I see that and guy cast burning hands on all of them. All of them at the same time.
Yeah, well, Breezy just says, "Well, that's weird." I'm guessing there's one on each corner of the square. Breezy just says, "Well, okay, well, that's weird. Each one it says the same thing. It says burning hands, or it says that spell for casting the fire spell."
Do you say it in primordial, or are you saying that in common?
Well, I'm pretty sure no one else in the group speaks primordial.
Right. That's what the question is to why if Breezy would say it in primordial or not.
Oh, she speaks that in commons, because she's
Right.
explaining to the others.
Okay.
Can we tell, since You said that all of these are just kind of falling apart ruins. What any of the other buildings are? Like, do they just look like houses?
They do not all look like houses. A couple of them look like houses, but let's roll an insight check for you. See if you're able to determine what the various buildings were.
Probably
Okay.
not.
With an 11, you're able to determine a few of them. The place you are currently in is the town square. Across the way, you have a blacksmith shop. Over here, you have a small bakery. Over here, you have a alchemist's location, just based off of the structure. To the far south, you have a butcher shop. Over here, you have a house. To the far right, you have a guard tower. Over here, this is another house. This is was an armory. Up here was another house, and then up at the top right-hand side was a. This is a tannery up at the top right.
Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot. What did you say this one was in the top left?
I did not say.
Oh, okay. That's totally cool. I just couldn't tell if I got mixed up.
Nope. Oh, good.
Well, where do you guys want to head? Or do you just want to check
Well,
out
I
the...
mean, I think they
should-
might have more magic on the walls. Breezy is just looking at the inscriptions, and I'm doing this. Admittedly, it's a bit out of character because Eric gave me the hint, but she is gonna read the spell out loud in Primordial. However,
You're
that
gonna
sounds
read
like.
this. Okay. As you read the spell out loud in Primordial, the runes begin to glow. And a sheet of fire emanates from all the walls. I need everyone in the town square to make a dexterity saving throw of DC 15.
That's all of us, isn't it?
That
It
is
is, yeah.
everybody.
Whoa!
Dex.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
fail this.
Damn, we are rolling crazy good. Well, most of us.
No, not all of us.
Generally has no Dex.
Okay. So, generally, you're going to suffer 9 damage. And.
Ow!
Zephyr
What are you guys
suffers 9
doing?
damage.
Nice.
Oh, is it's save or suck? Okay.
Yeah.
I failed as well.
Okay.
how much
And you
damage
will
was
suffer
it?
9 damage.
Breezy, how many times are you going to hit Jimaroli?
Breezy.
Ow!
Breezy dove behind this broken statue. She pokes her head up. Oh,
But
that's how it works.
please
all the
refrain from
runes
leading them
emanate
out loud.
fire.
Yeah, she looks at the runes. Are they like permanently etched? Like they're
Yes.
still there? Oh,
Yeah.
neat. It didn't expend itself. That's fascinating. Most spells like this would burn up after they use. How do they do that?
I'm burning up after you use it.
Lumia looks at you and say, Breezy, could you please refrain from reading those things out loud again? At least give us a
Oh,
heads
yeah.
up.
Well, I'm not going to do it again.
I'm not suggesting you would. Just
No. I am curious if it.
She would do it again. Don't listen to her.
Zephyr
Well, she-
is going to step outside of the town square.
So
Lumia will do the same.
yeah, she is curious if it would cast again.
Jim Rowley is it's hanging next to Zelfiora in general.
She'll take cover behind the statue.
Are you asking?
Standing on the fountain, proud.
Yeah, I know. I'll just. Breezy, it really is not the time to test this.
I mean, when else we're gonna test it?
Is Deuce going to stand there, or what's Deuce doing?
Well, I think you can come back and test it whenever
Sorry,
you
I'm
want,
gonna
Breezy.
step
You
out.
Okay.
kind of live here now.
She looks at Tomo, and then she's gonna just say the spell again, just to see if it's actually reusable.
The entire town square is once again engulfed in flame. I need the two
Yeah.
of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Look,
Oh
look,
my
she's
God, this-
she's willing to put her body on the line for science. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I failed that one.
Breezy, you're going to suffer some damage as the Burning Hands spell burns you for 10 fire damage, teaching you a lesson.
Well, yeah, it did teach her a lesson. The lesson being, this is a renewable glyph of warding. How the hell did they do that? Breezy is fascinated. She's like, look, that's crazy. I've never heard of a spell like this that just can be completely renewable at the whenever you say a word. How do they do that? She
Maybe-
is going to immediately start casting, getting a ritual ready for detect magic.
Maybe they
Okay.
just cast it once on each wall, Breezy. Maybe you should try it 2 more times. Or 3 more.
I mean, there are. Oh my! Tomo is
Tomo
moving.
runs.
Yeah, is this a roofed archway or something down here?
I'm sorry. Down there, it was a roofed archway, but the roof
Not
is
anymore.
fallen in. Yeah. It's just shingles on
Okay.
the floor now.
Oh, I don't have detect magic. All right, that's all right. I can't cast it. It's like a level 3 spell. Oh, I know that's dispel magic.
Why don't I mean? This
But
seems
yeah,
to work like a magical item. Why don't you try to identify it first? Perhaps you will learn about its what manner of spells or something was used in it.
Cool. Rhizanthria, the spell that works on these walls is a permanence combined with a glyph of warding.
but that's from 3rd edition. That doesn't exist in 5th edition.
No! You mean that Eric
Oh,
pulls things
no.
from other editions and includes them in the game?
Oh my!
Never! Absolutely, Eric does this. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Breezy.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Breezy is just. She is going to be taking notes. We can give the others some spotlight because she's going to be in here doing her thing for a little bit. But yeah, she's going to be taking notes, trying to copy the spell. Well, she's going to be copying the spell, and she's also going to be, just studying the magic. Just hopefully she can, replicate it someday.
We'll look around. I mean, I love to separate the party, so
Yeah, it's safe here.
no, I mean, more up. Shall we look around? She looks over to all of you.
Jim Rowley is going to say, well, Zelfiora, he looks very pensive.
Hmm.
Are we able to walk around with
Yeah.
without Breezy with us and still be fine?
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Wasn't entirely sure. I will. Seeing obviously the ruins on the wall of the town square, I will start to go from not every building. I'll go to the main buildings that weren't houses.
Okay.
In the street, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages on myself, and I'm just gonna look for more runes in each of the buildings.
All right. So, which building would you like to go into as you cast comprehend languages?
I will go. You said this was blacksmith.
Yes.
This was a house.
An
Yep.
alchemist.
Alchemist.
Alchemist was a small one, yeah.
Do you have the town labels to show us just to make it easier?
I
Or
do not, unfortunately, I didn't put them. But you can go ahead
Okay.
and write it on the map. I don't mind.
Okay, I'll go.
oh,
I'll
that's a
start.
great
With,
idea.
I'll start with the blacksmith because it's just the closest to me.
Okay.
And does Breezy have a title that we should be addressing her as, like Lady Breezy of Circle?
Of burning
technically-
the
burning towns.
Yeah.
Burning towns. All right. So you go in there and you look around. You see a giant coral snake in the corner next to a druid who is currently smoking. You look in and look around for a rune or design here. You're able to find that there is a rune on the wall, and you can read it. It is the spell Blindness Deafness.
Nice.
Deafness.
I'm making notes of those, like basically saying on the drive on the Google Drive. That's what I mean.
Okay. I will. Uh, I don't want to be the guy who just walks into someone's shop, takes scribblings, and leaves. Just like just like doesn't say anything.
Lumi,
I'll go in and be like, "Is it It looks like a dude. Is it a dude?"
It's dude.
Okay.
The snake is the one that notices you first, and it does so by tasting the air with its tongue. The dude does not seem to notice you at the moment.
And it's on this rune is it on just one wall, or is it like the town square where it's on like
It's
4 of the
on
walls?
each of the walls.
To the walls. I will go here. I will take a page from. I'll rip a page out from my notebook, not the new spell book that I have, but just from my notebook, and I will attempt to make a rubbing of the spell on the wall.
Okay, cool.
And then once I have the rubbing, would this just be considered like quote unquote like a scroll of blindness stiffness, or just a
This
rubbing?
would be a copy, so you could copy it
Okay.
into your spellbook later.
Okay. Just want to make sure to what to put. I'll just do one copy custom item and then just in the notes put all the spells that I get. Spell copies. Blindness, deafness. Was this one correct?
yeah, that's correct.
And I need you to roll an insight check.
Okay. Insight. Woo! Not my strong suit. That's an 8.
With an 8. I appreciate the attempt.
It's
After
sorry, go ahead. I'm
after
sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say yeah, it costs 50 gold to because I was looking up the rules right now for us wizards. It costs 50 gold per level to transcribe a spell
Into the book, yeah.
into the book.
That's
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
yeah. Just
Eric
As-
and Osh, go on. Sorry.
As I start to walk out, can I take a look at this one? Like the rune that's on this wall?
Yep.
To see if there's like any differences in what I just copied from this wall to this wall?
There is not. There's no difference.
I'm just really tempted.
I feel like I feel
For
like
Breezy to
one
run in
is-
there and just read it.
We just walk in. Oh, that says everyone goes blind with death.
Order 66.
Okay, I'll start to also.
That's a question. Does anyone else in the party read Primordial?
I read it now with comprehend language, but normally no.
Nope.
No.
Jim Rowley does not.
Okay,
Just
I
checking.
will leave this blacksmith. I'll give a. Is the snake looking at me still?
No. At the moment you leave.
Okay.
And it wasn't looking at you.
I just knew I was there.
Correct.
Eric,
Yes.
Okay.
Lumi's looking over the wall, having noticed
Mm-hmm.
the dead man's body there.
Yes.
What is it? What is she seeing?
You see a human man dressed like a druid, filled with about 20 arrows.
How do the arrows look like? Like something made by druids or something made by
Roll a history check, please,
military?
Luminastra.
Of course. I mean, 17.
Awesome. With the 17, the arrows have fletching made of dragon frill.
What is dragon feel say?
When
Oh,
a
it's just
dragon
a.
has a fin,
Oh,
the
okay,
flesh
yeah, sure.
between the fins is called the frill, and
Yeah,
that is what the fletching is made of. Is a exceedingly rigid material, very similar to fiberglass in feeling
makes sense. She
when
notes
it's
that.
dry.
Is there any writings that she can see in that room?
Yes, there are writings in the room.
Okay. Oh, she won't
And
do
I
anything.
will tell you that the body before you looks exceedingly freshly killed. He's still bleeding.
Oh, she did say they like to exercise weakness of their circle. She says that kind of not out loud, but to herself.
Okay.
Like if she's talking to someone.
Can I get a perception check from Luminostra then? With a 16, there are birds flying away from the south. They are not happy over there.
The south,
Yes.
coming towards
Something
the
is coming
north,
towards
or
you. Yes.
Lumi noticing that she kind of turns, notice that Tomo is there, and she kind of flies to him. Tomo, can you see that above the trees? The birds are they're scattering. It seems as something's coming.
We get a better view from the guard tower over there.
Perhaps I could fly up. I could fly up. Give me 1 second, and she goes down here. I'll fly. I don't know, 60, 70 feet in the air and look down
Okay.
towards where the birds are coming. Do I see anything?
You see trees
Are they?
and birds escaping. Something has spooked the birds from below.
Okay.
Can Tomo try to scale the tower over here and get a look?
The tower has been broken down over the years, but you can go up a good 20, 30 feet, yes. Are you going to try to climb up the outside of it? Using the masonry?
I'll peek inside to see if there's a way up, but if there isn't, then yes, I will try to climb up the outside.
Okay.
Lumi will.
The stairs on the inside have been broken for many years. You can absolutely try to climb the outside of the tower. I'm hearing echoes.
I will
from
attempt
somebody.
that.
Oh, it's from Deuce. I can hear myself through Deuce's speakers or something. All right.
Lumi will fly with you. That's close to you. Just make sure you're okay. So that I
Okay.
can't see much, but there is
Tomo?
something spooking the animals.
Can I
Look at all
get
those
your
pretty
athletics check,
birds.
Tomo? Deuce, whenever someone's speaking, we can hear it through your speakers. Just heads up. He might be
I don't-
AFK and have left his microphone next to his speakers. So, with the 16 Tomo, you're able to climb the outside of the tower. Your fingers go into the masonry, and you're able to grab the various stonework and climb the tower from the outside. Looks almost like Spider-Man going up to the outside. As you get up high, let's go ahead and get you to roll your perception check. The 23. You can see a couple of humanoid shapes creeping their way through the woods. They're heading towards the village from the south. You look carefully and you're able to... Go ahead.
Which way do we come in, from the north or the south?
They're coming in from the south to the north. So down here at the south end.
Okay, we came
up
from the north
right
side.
up the road.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
They're going to be coming up from the very bottom of the map.
I'm
Tomo,
always
you're
paying
able to make...
no attention to that.
Right.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
Because you don't know yet. Tomo, you can
We-
see 7 figures.
And you see how far they are?
With your... Yeah, Tomo, with a 23, you are able to tell that they are a good 2 to 3 minutes out. You have a little while to set up if you hurry.
Lumi, let the others know. I'm going to keep an eye on them.
Here will.
Okay.
Lumi will fly. Fly pretty high above the buildings. Assume that she flew over the this area here.
Sure.
She gets down to Zalfriora and Jim Roll and say, "This a group of. How much did you tell Lumi, by the way?
7.
Seven. There are 7 individuals coming over. They have spooked the birds. I would be careful. Just be aware. Be wary. There's something coming from the south." She finally finishes blurring all out, and I'll go and tell the others.
Probably the Jozo's eye.
And yeah, Lumi goes and tell Juice and Breezy the same.
What?
That we have visitors. Breezy, defender of Belket. We don't know if they are friendly or not. I will go and find Merlo. Have you seen him?
I think he's right there.
She notices him and she goes
just
and finds him. And she pokes Merlo. Merlo?
Yeah.
There are people coming from the south.
Should we tell?
Yes.
Breezy's literally already running to go tell Theba because she's a little tattletale.
Yeah. Her and
And
Santar.
Lumi will say, yes, just take care of yourself. Oh, careful there, Merlo, where you are.
Well, I was gonna say, if people are coming and we think they could be threatening, what if we try and lure them into the town square and have Breezy shoot burning hands at them?
Well, Lumi, that's true. We could do that. Lumi goes to Zalfriora and Jim Roll and say, perhaps we should hide. Going to one of the.
Should we hide or should we just prepare to fight?
Well, we don't know yet if we have to fight. It might be one of them. And she turns to you, Jim. Jim, I'm not sure whether this is a. Go on.
Insight, please, Luminostra.
Of course. 11.
With an 11, you just saw a body full of arrows. There are people.
That's what I was
stalking through the
about to
forest.
tell. Yeah, that's what I was about to say to Jim. Say, Jim, I'm not sure whether this is a safe place. I just saw one of their kind, their body full of arrows. Perhaps they are not aware of it yet, but we should be ready for combat.
I've been ready for combat since we walked in here.
Indeed. Lumi goes to I'll go and tell one of the druids, and she flies towards this room to speak to
Okay.
to the man over there in the corner.
Sure.
She goes, "Excuse me."
There's no response.
And she looks at the snake and said, "I believe one of your people are dead south when you were being attacked."
Do you have speak with animals?
I do not know.
It does not understand you.
Theba.
Yeah. Okay,
Theba.
I'll let Breezy do that stuff.
Yes.
My friends say there's people approaching from the south.
Prepare. And Santar stops the ritual he was performing on Pine Fury, and we'll head out. And Theba will as well.
Do you know who they are?
No.
Oh, then they might be friendly.
She looks at you as the most naive person she has ever met.
That's about right.
Not wrong. Might be out of line, but not wrong.
While she was in there, did she see any other spells? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, you could have seen another spell in Theba's house, yes. And the spell that you saw in there but didn't take down yet was Chromatic Orb.
Oh, she already knows that one.
Probably why she just dismissed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell at this guy and Bear and tell them that people are coming.
Okay.
I don't have to speak with animals, but I'm still gonna yell it.
All right. He's currently meditating on something, but the bear will growl and bump him, and he will get up. As he opens his eyes are glowing. I come. He's going to walk past you and out.
Darius is going to do the same thing as he's walking.
Jimroli's just gonna say next to Zolfiora.
Okay.
He doesn't like the whole vibe of anything going on.
Sure.
And so since she's the other seemingly like in his mind neutral party,
Okay.
everyone else seemed to go along with this plan that he didn't like. He's hanging next to her,
Sure.
and he'll continue
Got
to
it.
do that.
Cool. Deuce, you went into that building?
Yes. I'll go in.
What are you doing there?
Seeing as just pretty much spreading the message along and seeing that everyone is like rallying, I'll go in.
Okay.
I believe there are outsiders rallying close to the village.
This
They've
guy
called for us.
This guy pukes up black bile and dies. The bear also pukes up black bile and dies.
Oh God.
I will kneel down in between. Just I'll kneel down to the bile.
Uh-huh.
Can I make a medicine check to see, try to figure out what this is?
Let's roll a medicine check. Let's see what you can determine.
I'm not good at these.
I need to move the map so we can see where you are.
I will use my inspiration for this one.
Okay.
If
Come on, baby.
Breezy
Okay,
did
better.
drink the water.
Okay. So, this is not a medicinal thing. This is an arcane thing. You can comprehend languages, and on the walls of this room is the spell Blight.
Oh, that's a big boy spell.
That is a big boy spell, yeah.
Okay, so then I'll stand up after not being able to realize what recognizing that this is magic. I'll see the spell on the wall and I'll quickly scribble down, take a rubbing of this.
Okay.
But Deus is very much concerned as something's going on here that shouldn't be happening.
Roll an
He's
insight
got
check,
this, like-
Deuce.
He's got this pervasive feeling that something's
Yeah.
not right.
Uh-huh. Within
15.
15 insight. The town square had the runes for burning hands. When read, the burning hands were emanated. The blacksmith had blindness deafness.
Deafness.
The guy in the blindness deafness is both blind and deaf, so is the snake. You are in a room where blight is cast, and the two people have died of blight.
I will.
The runes are active.
I'm gonna
Killing
get out of
people.
there. I'm
Persistent
gonna.
presence in a room causes the magic to affect the people who reside within.
I'm gonna quickly run out once I understand what is going on here. And I'm gonna run back to Zalfiori and Jim Rowley and just look at them. We should not be here long. Although these rooms contain spells and runes that we could learn from, staying here too long is putting the effects upon the people that live here. Now, I don't know if it's their intention, but the peace people are dying from staying here.
Zalfriar looks at you with horror. That explains their deaths.
That explains a number of things.
Lumi seeing them, she comes over.
And with
Look-
your insight, Deuce, this village was destroyed and left to rot and as ruins as some powerful mage cast these permanent wards on the buildings in order to slowly eradicate the people of the village of Belket. This is not a benevolent enchantment on each of these buildings. These are meant to torture and kill the people here in the village. That's what happened to the people of Belkat.
Once I come to the realization, I'll just explain that to them, saying, whoever made these spells were not living here when they did. They put these here to leave these people to rot, to leave this place to ruins. These people living here are essentially cursed and know not what is happening to them. This place is not safe.
I wonder
This
how a
is a ticking
mage.
time bomb.
I wonder how someone was able to do that without them noticing.
It must have done a long time.
There was a
Maybe
mage who
they-
was able to do that without them noticing. It must have been a very powerful mage.
Here's the fun part. The mage who did this did it with their knowledge, inscribing ancient knowledge for each of these people, giving them the ability to learn the various spells. They thought it was a benefit. It's the fact that these are permanent and affect the people in the rooms that they didn't catch on. They thought they were being inscribed with powerful knowledge that would be able to be gifted to tourists and various arcane scholars coming through the village. Didn't realize that it was going to be affecting them.
Good old deception rolls.
Yeah.
Could it be that Breezy reading one of the spells aloud reactivated them? I mean, if they are meant to be suffering from this, we would have arrived at a town full of dead people already.
I mean, I don't think that they all kill people. Like the blindness, deafness one isn't.
Well, either way, there's one of the houses down south near the entrance. There's a druid peppered with arrows, and she explains the type of arrows they are. These arrows with these dragons fletchings in it.
When Deus uses, he's gonna start sprinting down there, just to fear for the worst.
She points at the house that she said with the thing.
As you point down at the house, that's when you guys remember there was a group of people walking through the forest coming towards the village.
Indeed.
And that's when I need you guys to please target your tokens and please roll for initiative. Getting all of these people involved here. Gotcha. Cool. We got a big fight coming up here. And we're going to start off with Tomo.
Okay. These people are entering town now. Can I see that they are being aggressive, or?
Yes, the lead guys with the dreads look to be in this stance with arrows on the bowstring, ready to shoot people.
Okay. I'm going to draw an arrow, use Kensei shot to deal extra damage with my range attacks, and fire at the one that I have the best vision of over there.
One question before we do that. Are you still clinging to the side of the tower?
If I can't find a place to stand, I suppose I am. Which
Okay.
means I can't shoot.
I'm cool with you jumping off and doing a jump shot. I think that would be absolutely awesome. But I want to know that
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what
down
you're
with
doing. Okay? So as you push off, you draw your bow and you fire at one of these guys. Which one would you like to fire at? Which one is
If
line of sight?
I can only
This one
see this one and this one here. If this one has
Sure.
cover, then I'll shoot at the other one.
Very well.
It will look cool.
I do need an athletics check to pull this off and not, twist an ankle.
Is this athletics or acrobatics?
Your choice. I'm cool with either one. All right, with a 12, you can jump off. Yeah, cool. And so you're going to shoot the far one over here.
Yeah.
The arrow twangs off the bowstring. And
Oh,
with
no.
a 9 will miss. Unfortunately, moving this much has thrown off your aim.
Can I use my inspiration? Oh no, I already
You
rerolled
may.
advantage. So
No, you
or
can-
unless you'll allow me to
you
roll
would
again.
absolutely. Yes, please.
Indeed. It's
Okay, it's not meant to
The
happen.
dice are telling a story. Yeah, the dice are telling a story.
Okay, I'll land, somewhere over here, and then use the rest
Sure.
of my movement to kind of move around the house here. But that'll be the end of my turn.
Very well. All right, then it becomes these guys' turn, and they are going to look forward and see Deus next to one of the large bovine, and they're going to throw a thunderbolt twice, and we're going to do that at someone within 60 feet. So I believe you're within 60 feet there. No, just the cow. We're going to throw 2 thunderbolts at the cow. 1 and 2. Neither of those will hit the bovine. Hot damn. All right. The other guy will move up to here. 30 feet. And he will throw 2 thunderbolts at the cow. 1 and 2. The 14 will hit the cow for 16 thunder damage. Enraging
Oh
the cow.
shit!
We then go to Luminostra.
Luminastra will let me think. She will cast she cast darkness on herself. So she casts Doom and
Okay.
Doom and Gloom. I'll
Okay.
put a thingamajig. So I
fix
need
that.
to refresh because I can't click my
I'll take
thing
care
for
of it.
some reason.
Yeah.
Thank you. And with that's my constant, so she's no longer concentrating on Silas in the Fate, and that's an action. She will just move, I believe. So
Okay.
the others are not stuck. So I would just move. You can continue the thing. I'll just put
Very
it
well.
somewhere.
It becomes the other guy's turn. And these 4 guys with the dreads have longbows. And they are going to shoot, and we can shoot at Breezy, we can shoot at Merlot, we can shoot at 2 of the Aurochs. So 4d4. Alright, so we're going to shoot at an Aurochs once and then 3 times at Deus. The first time at the Aurochs, we'll miss the Aurochs. Then 3 shots at Deus. A 6 will miss you, a 9 will miss you, and a 4 will miss you. Alright, Deus. As you pull your best Neo impression, just standing there. Have you guys seen the Hercules movie with The Rock where the guy just stands there and doesn't get hit by any arrows? I love that movie.
We need to make a custom spell for Juice to do that, like a reaction spell.
Merlot, you hear arrows being fired. What would you like to do, sir?
Right. I am going to take an Eldritch Blast at this guy,
Okay.
the one on the right down there,
Yes, sir.
and
God, it's such a long range.
It is. You'll deal 4 force damage to him as you blast him. He reacts with a shoulder that rocks backwards. Perhaps that's what threw off his aim.
okay, and then I'm going to drop my tentacle. I believe I can drop it 60 feet. So,
Okay.
can would it be able to go through right here?
Yep.
Okay. Because then, can I move it on the turn that I cast it, or only on bonus turns? Because I know it can
I
move 30
believe
feet.
I believe it has to move after that. Otherwise, it's essentially casting it 90 feet away.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just leave that there.
Yeah. If you go ahead and read it, make sure I'm right on that.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Then after Merlot, anything else? No.
No, that's it.
Jim Rully, you're hiding behind the wall with Zalfriora. What would you like to do, sir?
People ruined my plan, my plan a little bit, so I will 5, 10, 15, 20. Then if I get my ruler out, nope. I'll go 25, 30. My
Okay.
ruler. I will go ahead and cast Bless at the first level on Zelfora, Breezy, and Deuce.
Okay.
And then I will. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move back to here, and that will be my turn.
I forgot to add her on there. All right. Cool. So she would be going now, and she's going to run up, and she's going to cast Heroism on Jimmerly, and then run back behind the wall.
Ooh.
We then go
Hero.
to Theba, who is going to ride her scorpion in 30 feet to there. And you guys made friends with Theba, so she's on your side. And she is going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
So Fairy Fire is going to go up in a square space over here. So those 4 guys need to make dexterity saving throws of a DC 16. And 1, 2, 3, and 1. All right, so the 3 archers are all going to be fairy fired, and you guys will have advantage on attack rolls against them. Cool. And Sontar is going to cast Dominate Beast on the Aurochs, which will not resist because it's his friend. And he's going to command the Aurochs what to do. And Aurochs is going to come barreling past and charge this guy. And he goes to Gore. The Aurochs
Nice.
miss.
Oh,
All right, do Strom.
I am going to.
I'm glad
oh,
you guys
okay,
made friends with
orcs.
these guys. You guys did good.
Aurochs is there. Those guys are fairy fired. No, hold off on that for now. I'm going to use my movement to run into here. Oh, there's not a door there.
Where are you going?
I was gonna go here because I thought there was a doorway here. But there's not.
Okay. You slam up against the wall. Gotcha.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seeing as I can't go in that way, I'll tuck. Actually, no, I will stay here. Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay.
And I will
Cool.
cast just a also chromatic orb at the guy next to the Aurochs.
Very well.
That's not gonna hit at all. That's a crit.
Okay.
miss.
Unfortunately, the chromatic orb sails off into the forest. You hear it hit a tree somewhere. All right. Anything else to do, Snow?
I'll tuck around. I'll tuck around to here.
Okay. Miss Breezy?
She is. Oh wait, no. Okay, her spot was taken. Is this a? Is this a? No, that's too close. Is this like a full wall right here?
The corner is.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a ruined wall.
Oh, it's a
So,
ruined
no,
wall. Okay.
Yeah, you can see through it.
Hmm. She. Bows are
For the
scary.
record, this is
Yeah.
absolutely in character to have Breezy stuck in the middle of the street at the start of this whole thing.
Yeah. She was running back to the others, and then yeah. The smart thing would be to take 2 actions and just take cover. But she's not very tactical. She's not been in that many fights.
Okay. Tomo is next, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? She's gonna just run out because yeah, she sees the bows. She's scared of them. Every time she's gone down, it's been because of arrows. So she is going to run. Is this a full wall or is this also
Yep.
ruins?
Let me double check. Because I get to see everything. There is a full wall where Deuce is, and then there's another full wall here.
Yeah, she's going to. Well, you know, if I'm taking the dash action, might as well go all the way.
Cool.
You know, while she's peeking in this building, are there spells inside this building too?
There is a spell in the building.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah, and it is the spell Blur.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
that's a
notice that
buff. Isn't
you
it
know
a
that
buff?
there's-
Hold on.
It is a buff. And you also notice that there's no one in this building.
Because they've been blurred.
Uh,
Right? This is a pretty messed up village, guys.
They've been blurred out of existence, yeah.
People going
Yeah.
deaf, people just vomiting and dying. Now we got Invisible McGee over here.
Okay. Cool.
well, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if she has 5 feet of movement. Okay, she's about to do something really stupid. She's gonna use her.
yeah.
Oh wait, is there a? Oh wait, no. Is this? It's all walls. Okay, she can't get over it. Never mind. Never mind.
Probably climb.
You know what? She's gonna try to climb into the building
Sure.
because she saw the spell. She's gonna see
Oh, yeah.
if this works.
Sure.
I can't move into the building, but
Athletics check.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 12, you clamber over the ruined wall and into the building. It's not super
She will read the spell out loud and say it in primordial. I don't know how that
Okay.
sounds like. So
But you use your action to dash, so unfortunately you're able to start reciting it, but you'll have to recite it the rest of the way at the end
No, it's-
during next turn.
oh, I
It's
didn't realize.
still
I didn't realize there was an
casting a
action. Yeah, I didn't realize there was an action.
It's like
oh,
reading
okay.
a scroll. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just
Yeah.
like a free action. Well, okay. She's about to get peppered then. Well, there's some walls, but
We'll
we'll
see.
see.
Speaking of getting peppered, Tomo.
Tomo's gonna sprint along the side of this building and kind of slide out into the street here.
Does he wall run?
No,
Or does
he's
he
just
go-
no,
okay,
he's
not
just
next
sprinting and then he
turn.
kind of like
well.
slides out of the corner
Sure.
and assesses the situation here. He's going to draw his weapon, bonus action, step of the wind to dash, and he's going to actually go right here.
Okay.
These are the guys with bows and arrows, right? The dreads.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm going to attack this guy right here.
You do so with advantage because he has been fairy fired. He is glowing with purple glitter. And you will slash him, and this is two-handed, correct?
Correct.
Dealing 13 damage to him.
Okay, that is it for my turn.
All right. It becomes the white guy's turn. They're going to look over at Tomo being right here and the Aurochs being in his face. So in his face, the white guy here is going to make 2 Thunderbolt attacks with disadvantage at the Aurochs. Try to get it off him. 1 and 2. Neither of those will hit because it's a ranged spell attack in melee. Over here, this guy can see Theba and can see Tomo and the Aurochs. So we have 4 targets to really worry about here. 1d4. We're going to target the Scorpion over here. So we're going to do Thunderbolts at the Scorpion. And we will hit the Scorpion twice for 31 damage. Cool.
That's a lot of damage.
It is. We go to Luminostra.
Oh, I just wrote so deep within the darkness, Lumi stares at Zalfiora, noticing she hasn't acted yet.
She did act. She gave heroism to.
Oh, I
General.
didn't see that. I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Anyway, I'll come out. Let me see how far I am from these people. I believe I'm close. I should be able to hit them all. So the one next to the bull, I will cast Cosmic Pulse on him.
Okay.
13.
Ooh, a 13 does hit him.
It does. Okay. Well, good.
Yeah. He's not wearing
Not
any
too bad.
armor.
It takes 10 points of damage,
Got it?
and then I move back to what I was on my cover.
Okay.
That's
it
my turn.
becomes the archer's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have.
Sure.
Let me just to see if it was
Sure. Critical strike. Gotcha.
critical. Yeah, it was not. But yeah, go on. That's fine.
All right. This guy here can see, generally can see 3 Aurochs, can see Theba and Tomo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets I can shoot at. 1d7. Oh, I can. Can I see Breezy from here? I think I can see
No.
Breezy.
No, she's tiny,
Yeah.
prone on the ground.
Nah. So I have 8 targets to shoot at. 1d8. Target
Yes,
number
it's-
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're shooting at Theba.
Funny. On Monday night, I'm like, hit me, and then on Sunday, I'm like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
He will miss Theba. And then these 2 guys are going to flank Tomo, and we're going to attack you with a longsword, and we will be using 2 hands as they drop the bows on the ground. So, with advantage, Tomo, a 9. You just duck underneath it. He whiffs, and the sword clangs into the rock, chipping the blade. The second swing for that same guy, the one on top, his second swing is going to be a 17 to hit you. That glances off of your armor. The guy to the south will also swing his longsword at you with 2 hands. A 20 does hit you and is going to deal 4 slashing damage as he used his 2 hands to do it. His second swing will be a 24 to hit you for 10. And then lastly, this guy is going to just shoot at Tomo, Theba, or the Aurochs, or the Scorpion. 1d4. 1d4. We're going to shoot at Tomo. Dealing 5 damage. As an arrow catches you, we go
I'll
to
use my
Merlot.
reaction to
Yeah,
deflect missiles.
cool. Using deflect missiles. Awesome. You reduce damage by... how much? 13. You take no damage from that arrow as it skips into the wall and twangs there. Good job. Awesome. Then we go from the hunters to Merlot. What would you like to do, Merlot?
Gonna take a step, and then
What's next?
I'm going to shoot a Eldritch Blast. I'm actually gonna shoot it at this guy right next to the ox
Very well.
or the bovine.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, the Aurochs is an ancient cow that actually did exist in real life.
Pretty much all the current cows came from those.
Yes. And you will blast him for 6 force damage. You know, they're actually trying
Right.
to regenerate the Aurochs.
Well, I don't know that.
That's been confusing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a question. So I could make it to here, but does that put that guy within 10 feet of reach of it?
It is, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go there and then take a swing with the tentacle as well.
Okay. That will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And that's it.
Yep. Cool. Then we go to Jimmerly.
Jimmy Dean is going to.
I'm actually going to link to the reintroduction of the Aurochs in Discord for you guys.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
What is the range of that spell? 60 feet. Do I have 60 feet here? Oh no. Let's see. Where can I get? Okay, if I go like over here. Okay. So, given that I can go. Jimmy Dean will go by this rock here. And then remember, right? Yep. And then I will cast a level 2 healing word on Tomo.
Awesome. Healing Tomo for how much?
Tomo will get 9 hit points back.
Nice.
Very cool.
Thank you, sir.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Zalfriora is going to also run over, and she's going to get there, and with what spells she got? She's going to cast Good Berry and prepare a whole bunch of berries. Cool. Then we go to Theba. Theba is going to ride her scorpion right up to here. And he's going to attack. So Nope. Get the giant scorpion. Apparently I can't click on things properly. Giant scorpion with advantage is going to attack the guy that's just north of Tomo with 2 claws and a stinger. And we'll hit all 3 times, dealing 10 plus 8, so 18 damage to him. And the guy needs to make a Constitution saving throw or suffer poison damage. This is because you guys managed to make friends with druids. And so he will suffer an additional 20 poison damage.
That's huge.
Oh, I put that on the wrong character. All right. There we go. He's very injured. Theba herself is going to go ahead and cast Produce Flame at the same guy. And with a 24 is going to deal the 2d8 damage. 5 fire damage to the guy north of you. Alright. Then we go to Santar, who's going to still focus on controlling that Aurochs and gore the guy in front, which will critically strike this guy. And that's going to deal 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26 damage to him. Alright, that's Santar's turn. You guys made friends with the druids. You guys got help on this fight instead of facing these guys on the road. You guys are doing great. Deuce!
Yes. I will take a
Who's next?
step out. And if I did this correctly.
Make sure it's centered on point.
Oh, on point? Okay.
Yes, because I think you're going to be casting a spell that's centered on point, not on a space. Or click to corner, I believe is what it is. Step to corner.
Yep, set a corner. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's 10-foot radius. Diameter. Sorry.
Sure. 10-foot diameter. Okay. Wonder what spell
Let me
you
just double
cast.
check. Wither and Bloom.
I believe that's radius, if I remember properly.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 foot radius. 10 foot radius.
Yeah. It's a pretty awesome spell, just saying. Especially
If I cast it, if I cast it here, will I get those 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You'll get all 5
Then
of those if you want. And because I know what you're doing, and you want all 5.
Yeah. So I will do this, getting all 5 of them. The 4
Okay.
enemies just to take damage, and I will use the secondary effect of it on Tomo.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
they need to make a con save of 15.
All right. The 3 archers that are in there, 1, 2, 3, and the 1 caster. So they all fail. They will each suffer 8 necrotic damage. That's awesome. You dealt 32 total damage.
And Tomo, you can use a hit die to regain points, to regain health. You can use an
Yeah, that's
unspent hit
cool.
dice to regain hit points equal to the roll. You just use one roll. Roll one of its. Does he have to roll it, or does he just gain 8 plus my spellcasting modifier?
It is, I believe. Can you display it real quick? Can you display
Yes, I
VHT?
will. Yep. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Disregard that.
Mm-hmm. Need that spell slot back, by the way. All right, so we cast this.
In addition, one
can-
creature of your choice.
Yep, unspent hit dice and regain a number of spells equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's your hit die, Tomo, plus his modifier. What is your spellcasting modifier? 5. So whatever your hit die is, plus 5. You recover 9 hit points.
Hell yeah.
A great spell.
It is.
Damage and heal.
Indeed.
Awesome.
It's really, really cool.
Upcasting this is even better, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. So anything else, Deuce?
Let me reselect my character. See. So that's 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll tuck over into here.
Okay. Awesome. Then we go to Breezy. Breezy, you're in a room of blur. What would you like to do?
She is going to say the word on herself.
All right. You gain blur.
Yay! She is going to try to clamber over the wall.
All right. Athletics check. You're good at this, right? You passed that druid challenge. As you skin your knee,
Ow! Okay, I'll take 1 point of damage.
if you choose to.
Yeah. But she does get over, but she skins her knee. I'll take that with that low roll.
Yeah.
It just hears a thud. Ow! As an invisible figure to his left just falls.
Well, she's not invisible. She's
Oh yeah, you're just like
she's
blurry.
blurry. Yeah. So it's like this. I think her cloak is mostly like a bluish color. So this blue black smudge is running. Oh, I was right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right there is where I can go. I can't really see anybody. I think that's one of the guys, the bad guys.
Yeah.
She'll cast magic missile on that guy.
But you used your action to get the blur.
That's right. I did. I keep forgetting I did that. Okay, then I'm gonna dash again, and I'm gonna go into this building. Oh, wait, no, I use my action. I'm sorry.
You're
Never
not
mind.
a monk.
I keep. God. 30 feet, man. It's not a lot.
All right.
Yeah, I moved and I used my action. I don't have any bonus action. That's it for my turn. Oh my god, I'm
All right.
so slow.
Mr. Tomo, as you hear a frustrated Breezy somewhere in the distance, what would you like to do, sir?
This guy to the north of me is distracted by the scorpion. I am going to attack him with my katana.
Okay, you have advantage on this.
So 14 hit?
A 14 does hit. Yep. As you cut through his studded leather armor, you'll deal 11 damage to him. He has 4 health left.
Okay, then I will follow that up with an unarmed strike.
Not the kick! Oomph! His
Deadly
gonads
kick.
go up into his pelvis, and he dies.
Ugh, Jesus.
For the record, you can do this. It is a horrible way to die.
Yeah, you can bleed to death. Yeah.
Thanks, Tomo. Appreciate that so much.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. It becomes the caster's turns. This guy has a bovine in his face. He is going to disengage and run in this direction. 30 feet. This guy here has a lot of targets I can shoot at. I can shoot at 1, 2, 3, 4 guys right in my face here, so we'll shoot at 1d4. 1d4. We're going to shoot at the cow. So 2 thunderbolts at the cow. 1 and 2. 23 will blast the cow for 15 thunder damage. Alright, then we go to Luminostra.
Yeah, she would just come out of a cover. Over here. And she will attack this guy here with her cosmic pulse, just
one?
making sure I
That
can
one there,
reach him.
gotcha. Cool.
Yep. There you go. It should have been with
17, yes.
advantage. Yeah, Seth, it will be 12 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Got it.
And she will fly back to where she was.
Alright. The archers. This one here drops his bow because there's a scorpion in his face. He's going to draw that longsword and he's going to attack twice. Once and twice on the scorpion. And he's going to deal 9 plus 21. So 30 damage to the scorpion. Alright. The one south of you, Tomo, is going to attack you with his longsword. A 13 misses and a critical strike to hit you, Tomo. Will deal 14 damage as his katana slashes into you. Lastly,
Actually, I will silvery barbs that crit. I'm within 60 feet.
You're within 60 feet. Wow. Okay.
I am not. I had to move that. I had to move that close. Isn't it the target? Or is it the? Hold on a minute. You imagine when you start the targeting or start the trigger. Oh, triggering creature. Okay, never mind. So I'm 65 feet. Never mind. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
you're
that's
5
fine.
feet off.
Yep. No, it's cool. I thought.
Alright.
And we maxed the first die on crits, right? So that should be
Correct.
1d3 damage.
It's 10 plus 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. 13, and he rolled a 1 on the additional die because he's using the two-handed.
Oh, I
Just
got
the
you.
right-hand side. Yep. So it's just the right-hand side one. Make sense?
Yep.
Cool. And then the last one is going to shoot at one of the 4 targets in range. That's Theba. He draws his longbow and fires at Theba, hitting her, dealing 8 piercing damage to Theba. We then go to Merlot.
Or-
While I appreciate you wanting to be honest, you didn't get hit that hard. Thank goodness.
I'll start by firing off at this guy. Another Eldritch Blast. And these are with advantage, right? Because of the fairy fire?
Yes, if you're firing at this guy, yes.
Okay.
A 17 will hit, dealing... I'm sorry, a 15 will hit, dealing 8 force damage. Okay.
And then I'll have my tentacle come down and do a second strike at him.
Okay.
Or, my second strike. Oh my god.
Cool. And a 16 will hit, dealing 7 damage.
Okay, that's it.
Because of fairy fire. I do need Theba to roll a con save because she did get hit. She holds on to it. Okay, we're good. All right, Jimmerly.
Jimmy Dean. Let's see. I will move to here. And
About 90 seconds at the end of this round, guys.
all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and How hurt are you, Tomo? I can't. Let me zoom in.
I've taken 14 damage.
Okay.
He's just over half health.
I will not blast him very hard. I'll go ahead and use a first level healing word on you and give you a little more health. You can get 5 HP back.
Thank you.
And I'm now close enough to help with more silvery barbs. So that will be my turn.
All right. Zalfriora is going to run, and she's going to run 30 feet to there. And as she gets there, she is going to prepare an action, and she's going to ask Jimmerly to come back towards her 5 feet as she prepares to cast a spell on him.
Okay.
Theba?
Do that now.
Oh, you can do that now?
No, I can't do that now.
Right, I understand. But on your
Yeah.
turn, she wants you to come back towards
Yeah.
you. Theba is going to have her giant scorpion strike the guy to the southwest here, doing the claws and the sting, and missing all 3 times. Oh, sorry. The 5 bludgeoning damage will hit. And then Theba herself will cast Produce Flame, hitting the guy for 2d8 damage. 4 fire damage dealt to him. We go to Sontar. The Aurochs gores this guy. And with the 25, we'll deal 14 piercing damage. And he needs to make a strength save or be knocked prone, which would really suck. He is knocked prone. Alright. Then we go to Strom. Breezy, you're next. Deuce.
I think Breezy and Deuce also they have Bless too, I believe. So don't forget that guy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
Deuce.
I did not realize. Thank you.
There you are.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I had to step away for a second, and then I was lost when I got back. All right. I will. I can see. That guy's dead. I'll take.
I'm going to take
I
90
will-
seconds right after Breezy's turn. Just heads up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take. So is there? It's 1, 2, 3. Take a step back here so I can get a better look. And I want to do. I could do another. Yeah, I'll plus another Wither and Bloom down.
Okay.
Um,
Same space.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
essentially.
All right. So I've got 2 archers in that.
Yeah, 2 archers. Trying to get the.
Sure.
Why is it centered? I had it. There we go. Other corner.
Okay. 2 archers and
Wanna
the 1
get-
caster. Yep.
Yeah, and then Tomo for
Tomo.
the secondary effect.
So con saves for my archers and con save for my caster. So one of the archers saved and the caster's also saved, but this archer down here will suffer 6 necrotic damage.
And then the other 2 will take 3. And then
Okay.
Tomo, you can go ahead and roll your hit dice plus 5. If you want to.
Yeah,
That's
for
a lot.
sure.
Alright. Tomo recovers 11 hit points on that spell. That's huge.
And then I will tuck. Oh, let me select. I'll tuck back into this building with the remainder of my movement.
Alright.
Actually, wait.
Brizanthria.
I was here. Actually, I'll tuck into here because I have the
Okay.
5 extra feet.
Breezy.
He is once again going to. Oh, good. There's a window here. Apparently, I can go straight into the butcher's.
Sure.
Just looking around. Is there another spell in here?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
Is continual flame.
Oh, let's not cast that one. Let's not cast that one.
Well, I don't think that does damage.
Does it not? Is that? Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else.
That's the one that
No.
just like if you want to make a everlasting torch, basically.
Yeah, but it sure does prevent sleep for a week, and then you die of exhaustion.
Oh,
Is that what happened to this guy?
Yeah,
Why didn't he just leave the building?
that's what happens
He was
in this
mesmerized.
village.
he was mesmerized by the flames.
Well, I can.
It's an episode of Stargate like that.
Breezy's gonna.
It is,
look-
yeah.
You know, she's peeking behind this broken table or pillar, and she's just gonna yell at this guy. What are you doing here? Go away! Yeah.
He turns
mean-
and looks in shock at the little girl over there.
I mean, she is curious what they're doing because, like, she does not want to kill someone if she can't.
He's
if she can
currently
help it.
looking at the script on the wall. He's about ready to cast that spell.
She is going to cast command.
Okay.
I don't know why it's.
What is the command
Not-
you'd like to do?
Okay, so she is gonna say it. The command is flee, but I don't like the way that sounds. So she's gonna say go away.
Okay. As one word, huh? Go away?
Go away.
Okay.
She has an accent, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like,
Maybe there's
okay.
a Floydian word that's called go away. It means flee.
Go away, yes.
Yeah,
Go
flee
away.
is
Alright,
like
Fox, just go away.
flee is too imperious. Like that's not the way she talks.
He will be running away.
Wow. Oh wow, he got a 3. Yeah. But yeah, that is it for her turn. She's just gonna hide in here.
All right. Give me 90 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. You guys can figure out your next acts. Tomo, you would be up next. Give me just a moment.
I can't hit him with blindness, deafness because even though I was able to copy it into my spell book,
Yeah, we don't got the.
You can't.
can't-
I haven't had
from the script.
I haven't had it prepared.
Oh yeah. That was I was
yeah.
just joking to
Yeah.
make it so he couldn't read those.
Yeah. I mean, she did copy it because she's an order of scribes. It only took her 2 minutes to copy it into her book. Or I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
4 minutes. Yeah.
That's really good.
Does it seem like we're easily gonna handle all these people down here?
Tomo.
Yeah,
Probably. I mean, I
Okay.
still have another.
it looks
second
fine to
spell
me.
slot, So I can either
I just-
toss another Wither and Bloom, or I can enlarge Shomo to have him do.
From where my character has
Como.
like things block off, I couldn't see all of the people. Because
Oh.
I was just asking, as I know that if it started, we could lure them towards any of the like Harris
Houses.
or
Death
stuff like
traps.
that. Yeah.
How many guys can you guys see, by the way?
I can only
There's
see
5
3.
more down
That's
here.
what I was
I can
asking.
see dozens, yeah.
But there was supposed to be 7.
Right. Yeah, there's 1 dead guy and 5 up still down here.
Shoe is actually a really good thing. Dragoneth in Twitch chat recommended that you use the word shoe.
Shoe is
Oh
good.
yeah, shoe's
what?
good. Yeah, that is
Sure.
pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah,
shoe. And just because well, that's the thing. Like, if you say flee and then point in a direction, will they go in that direction?
No, they're
Um,
supposed to run away from you. That's
yeah.
one of the words that's listed. Okay, so Tomo, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my reach to do 2 unarmed strikes on this guy over here.
Okay,
Oh, shoe. Yeah,
okay.
that's the country we're in.
Yeah, it is.
Pronounced differently, but yes, as Tomo will deal 12 damage to that individual with your long legs, I assume?
And that's it for my
Okay.
turn.
That's so freaky, you know? All right. So then we go to the dragon speakers. This guy goes running off into distance here and goes off the map. He's gone. You hear a voice south of the map. Idiots! And then this guy still has command of his faculties, and he's going to attack one of the people around. So 1d4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 1d4. He's going to attack Tomo with 2 thunderbolts. The first one will critically strike Tomo, dealing 33 damage.
Hey, this time. Hold on a minute. Who did? Which one?
This guy.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's get the ruler. Ha! I'll silver barb that one.
Okay.
That saves my life.
The silvery barbs does an 18 to hit Tomo, which blasts into the stone wall.
18 does not hit.
The second one will hit Tomo for 20 thunder damage.
Damn, I got 22 AC and you roll a 23. Come on.
All right. Then we go to Luminostra.
She'll do the same as she's done before. She moves over here, looking at the situation. And will cast the cosmic pulse at this guy.
Okay.
Let me. Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Sorry to interrupt. That's
Yes,
not a
sir.
ranged weapon attack, right?
It is a.
That's a ranged
it's
spell attack?
It's a ranged spell attack. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Range
Yeah.
spell attack, yeah. I got advantage, so. Yeah, he takes 14 points of damage.
Okay. Which one were you shooting at? Because this one's
This
prone.
guy here.
Oh, this guy here. Okay. You have
Yeah.
advantage on him, so you'll blast him,
I
dealing
do.
14 damage to him. Yes, sir.
And then let me just double check where I'm gonna go. I'll go back to where I was.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. The archer who's prone here is going to try to stand up. He spends half of his movement to do so and will attack the either the bovine or the scorpion. 1d2. Will attack the scorpion with that longsword, dealing 9 damage to it, and then critically striking it for an additional 18. So 27 damage dealt to the scorpion. All right. The one south of Tomo will swing his katana at Tomo twice. First one will be a 13. The second one will be a 14. As Tomo parries it twice, we go to Merlot. Oh, this guy, sorry. This guy down here gets to shoot. 1d4. Number 2 would be Theba. We shoot the longbow at Theba. Sorry, just the one shot. So Theba is missed. Merlot, your shot. What would you like to do, sir?
All right. What? This is always kind of odd. Okay.
We need to blast the guy shooting thunder.
Yep, that's the plan. So I'm gonna take an Eldritch Blast at that guy, and I miss.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Generally.
I do have
tentacle.
my
Yeah, go ahead to tentacle.
yeah. The tentacles swing at the same guy though.
All right. The thunder guy over here. Got you.
Yep.
The 14 will hit, dealing 9 cold damage to him.
Okay, and that's it.
Generally.
Jim will take the 5-foot step back.
Long Strider is
After-
cast on you.
Gives what, like 10 extra feet of movement?
Long Strider increases your movement by 10 feet. Yes.
Okay, so now I'm Turbo Jimmy. I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot to cast Healing Word again on Tomo.
Okay. Tomo's going to recover 8 healing.
8 hit points. And then let's go 5, 10. Actually, I think it's 10, 15. And then I can cast a bonus action and an action spell in the same turn, right? Or is it one's a cantrip?
Nope, you can absolutely do that. We discussed that during
Okay.
session 0. You guys
Okay.
wanted to do it, so if the economy's there, you can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command on this guy and tell him to grovel.
Okay,
DC 14 was safe.
cool. So his wisdom saving throw coming in here is going to be a 13. he will grovel.
And then I
That's
will.
unfortunate for him.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. She cast long travel. So let's see. I'll sit on this corner here. All right, that'll be my turn.
All right. Becomes
I'm also
her
out of
turn.
spell slot, so everyone should be prepared for that.
Cool. She's gonna run up to there, and she's going to. She's going to cast Shape Water, and she is going to cause a copy of Jimberly to appear over here next to Tomo. This is an illusion, and it's a shape water, and she pours it out of her water skin. It's just a non-real effect. But it does give them another target to shoot at. Alright, so that's Zelfrigar's turn. We go to Theba. Theba is going to have her scorpion attack the archer over here. Scorpion claws twice and stings. Oh, claws twice. There we go. So we will deal 8 bludgeoning damage to him. And then Theba herself will do produce flame. You guys made friends. So that will hit, dealing 2d8 at him. 8, 11 fire damage to that guy. And then Sontar is going to have his Aurochs gore the guy, dealing 11 piercing damage to him and killing him. So then we go to Dustrom.
Yeah. So I'm zoomed out. I'm going to take us. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
See these guys.
Can I get you to make a perception check?
Yes, you can. I'm not very perceptive because that's a 0.
Okay. You do not see anything special here.
I see the guys, or just I don't see anything at all when I step out.
You don't see anything. You don't see anything new.
Okay. I will. I want to cast Toll the Dead on this guy here.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw for him.
Yes, wisdom 15.
Gotcha. He will suffer how much damage?
It's a D12 because he's already taken damage.
Yes, sir. He has 10 health.
12.
He dies. He will not get the opportunity to grovel.
Oh, that's the grovel guy. Ah, I didn't realize.
We needed him to die anyway. The whole point was just to make sure he didn't get another turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the. I didn't want Tomo to get blasted anymore. So, regardless,
fair enough.
this was the right answer.
So I'll bell dong him to death, and I will. Those four squares. So that's 20 movement. I saw 15. I'm just gonna tuck back in.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So then after Deus, we go to Breezy.
All right, she is going to. Yeah, that was enough. So, yeah, you know what? She saw that it worked before. She's gonna try it again.
Can I get a perception check from you as you come around the corner there?
Sure. Give me a second. Perception.
All right, with the 19, you come around the corner and you sense someone behind you right there.
Like invisible, or they're just hiding?
She's right here. She's hiding behind you.
Does she have a weapon in her hand or
She has
anything
a
like?
dagger. She's ready to pounce. She was going to go after Deus on her turn, but now that you're here, she's going to try to take you.
Please don't go away. She is going to do the shoe thing again. Shoe, go
Okay.
away.
Her wisdom saving throw against the command is going to be a 6.
That fails.
Yep, she'll be running away.
Yeah. Look, Breezy really doesn't want to kill people.
There's like a pacifist panic attack here. Stinging people. Oh, please don't do this. Go away.
Well, yeah, I mean, if push comes to shove, she'll defend herself. But like,
Yep.
if she has a non-violent option, she's gonna take it. She doesn't want to hurt people.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's it for her turn.
All
Well,
right,
actually,
Tomo.
no, it's not. Because,
Okay.
well, it's not because she got interrupted. She's gonna move back into the cover.
Okay. Yep.
Now it's the end of her turn.
Yeah, she had a stealth of 17. So,
Oh wow, I got really lucky.
yeah, after Breezy, we go to Tomo.
Someone's going to slide around to the backside of this guy and do 2 unarmed strikes against him.
So smooth. Yep, you'll bludgeon him for 5 and an additional 5, so total 10 damage, sir, as you kick him and Muay Thai him into bruises. All right, anything else, sir?
That's it for my turn.
All right, I have none of these guys left, so we'll eliminate them off the map. Luminostra.
I was muted. Lumi will fly over here. There's only 1 or 2 alive, right? Or they left the area.
You only see 2 alive, correct?
Okay. Already the guy's still in effect of the fairy fire,
correct.
right?
Yes.
I'll attack the one that's not affected.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, 1 second. I'll do this. I'll target him with a cosmic pulse.
Okay. With the 19,
19.
you'll blast him for 11 damage.
Yeah, and I'll remain here.
Gets rocked in the shin. His foot comes up, possibly messing up his aim. But this guy, north of Tomo, is going to fight for his life. And he is going to, in turn, rotate around Tomo as we perform a dance of death. And to there. And he will use his katana on you, Tomo. A 17 misses you, and the 21, I believe, also misses you, correct?
Just barely gets parried.
Oh, man. As you hear his sword get damaged from the impact, you're happy that yours is special steel. This guy over here looks at the situation and will fire at 1d4 people. We're going to shoot at target number 3, which is going to be the Scorpion. Pow! Dealing 2 damage to the Scorpion, and the guy goes, shit. And he is going to run 30 feet in that direction. We then go to Merlot.
All right, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the guy right to the right of Tomo.
Okay.
Will be
Through the ruined walls. Yep, you blast him even with the cover. He will suffer 8 damage.
and then my
Oh, I was so waiting for the
tentacle.
tentacle to go between his legs to hit it. Okay.
and then so that'll be coming through,
Okay.
and that's not gonna do
Not
much.
going to hit. No, sir.
Yeah, so that'll be it.
All right. The woman that got spotted is going to flee as she was commanded to. So we're going to go 60 feet in that direction. As she is shooed away. We go to Jimmerly Adlerman.
Well, Where is it? She's gonna go 5. This one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Good old Long Strider. And we're gonna bonk.
No!
He
No.
didn't,
time.
he didn't really want to come fight, but
It's my
He
Love
was,
time.
Strider. Love
it's
the
a-
spell.
advantage.
Of course it is. Of
And then-
course it is.
So it'll be 25 damage, and then I'm also going to go ahead and burn a fire strike, so which will be an additional 16 damage. So that'll
He
be
gets one swing in the entire damn combat.
41 damage. Here's Jim
41.
Rowley. His eyes kind of almost look bright and glowy. He almost doesn't look himself because his face is still very crestfallen. But almost looks like something possessed him as he walked up and just slams his maul into the back of the guy's, like, right where his, like, since he's short, it'll be right where the spine meets the pelvis.
Oh man.
And holy fire just rips through him.
Boom. Like something out of Starship Troopers. Tomo, you are now decorated with Hunter.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Gross. Alright. As the legs finally teeter and fall over, we go to Zafriora's turn. And she's going to follow up to here, 30 feet. And she will look around a little bit concerned, but run up to here using a dash action and free interaction. Open her hand with a whole bunch of good berries. And you guys can each take a good berry, which if you choose to use one, you can do so later. But we go to Theba. Theba is going to ride her scorpion forward to there, where she will produce flame at the archer who's trying to run away. And with a 27 will hit him, dealing 2d8 damage. 6. Alright. We then go to Santar, whose Aurochs is going to charge past and gore this guy. And an 11 will miss. We go to Dustrom. Deuce?
Sorry, I was talking. I will. I see that guy there, so I'm probably just gonna try and take care of him. I'm gonna toss a chromatic orb at him.
Okay.
Oh, a mouse. There it is.
Ow.
What kind of damage? Like, because you choose what kind of damage it is. Like, what kind of chromatic orb are you throwing?
Acid.
Green one.
So 22 to
22
hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. For some reason it doesn't let me do the damage roll at the same time. So I'm rolling the damage now. 12 acid damage.
Awesome. Very
Just
good.
like a green orb appears between my fingers. Give it like a. If you know, this may show how I'm young, but if you ever knew Bakugan, I'm just like
Yes.
throwing a Bakugan orb through my
Very well.
fingers, just over the Oxor, and just landed him, hit him in the forehead, and just splash on his face.
Very well. It burns and he screams.
And
Chrysanthria,
my turn.
what are you doing? As you hear a scream
Oh.
from the other side of the wall.
She kind of doesn't. Actually, no. She actually did see what Jim did to that guy. Unfortunately, so that's just stuck in her brain forever.
PTSD.
Yeah. He's right here. She, you know what? She's gonna do the same thing as she did before. She's gonna just say "shoo,"
Okay.
and she's gonna cast it at this guy. Just tell him to leave. Why are they here? Go away.
All right.
Leave
he
only still has
doesn't-
half a face.
Go away. Wow,
he's-
man, I'm getting lucky.
he's gonna
Yeah,
run
because
away.
yeah,
This is gonna
yeah,
suck.
yeah. So and she is going to. That was 5, 10. I think it's gonna just move up here,
Okay.
and that's it for her turn.
All right, then we go to Mr. Tomo.
Move towards this guy over here and take the dodge action. That'll be it.
Okay, cool. Luminastra.
She can't see what's going on. Really, she's too far, so she's going to move.
What you did see was a spray of blood that came out from behind this wall. Just pow.
Yeah, that. Yes, she did see that, and
You recognize
That
the signature
steals-
move.
yeah, that steals her resolve even further on what she's been thinking. She will fly to over here. She's about 15 feet in the air at the moment, so she
Okay.
gets to here, but I don't really see anybody else. So take a dash action and get down to here.
Cool.
Yep, that's her turn.
Awesome. This guy has to run away, which provokes an opportunity attack from the Aurochs.
Sorry, Breezy, you in darkness now.
That's. Oh yeah, it goes around corners. Yeah, she's fine. Ah,
All right.
I can't see.
He just like, it's me. I'm sorry. You're okay. You're safe.
All right. Merlot.
Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Meant to go there. And yeah, I can't see anybody, so I'm just gonna have to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then I will take the tentacle. Let's see if I can reach it. Why did that go? Okay, I'm gonna try that again. All right, and then I'll just leave that there, and then end there.
Okay. And this woman over here that was sent to flee realizes that all of her friends are dead, and she's going to run and then hide in the trees and disappear. We go to Jimmerly.
Jimmy still, let's see. Actually, I don't think Jimmy actually even sees any living enemies.
There's one
Oh, yeah, I
right
do.
over here.
It was behind the turn order. Jimmy will fire a fiery hammer.
All right.
Action, scroll up. Fiery hammer, go.
A 21 will hit you.
21.
Yes, sir.
He will take 7 fire damage.
Got it. He's so toast. All right. Zalfriora is going to... Goodness. Going to... Can't get there. So we'll move to here. And she will feed a good berry to the scorpion, which will regain 1 hit point. We go to Theba, who's going to ride the scorpion forward to chase that guy down. We're going to dash to get on the other side of him to cut him off. And she will do produce flame at him. And hit him for 2d8 damage. 15 damage. Got it. Aurochs then runs up at Santar's command and will gore the guy. And with a 25 will hit for 19 damage. We go to Deuce Strom. This guy has 8 hit points left, sir. What would you like to do? Deuce?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm going to. I don't want to get out of here because there's just the two guys leaving, and oh yeah, she's gone in the trees.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yeah. Told it is 30 or 60. 60. I'll toss Told the Dead on him.
Okay. That's wisdom saving throw for him. You got 20.
Ah, okay, then he did nothing. That happens to him.
Alright.
And I'll actually end my turn outside.
Alright. Breezy. You are in darkness.
She is going to hide
Very well.
in the darkness,
Cool.
just in the corner.
Sure. Roll a stealth check.
Alphabetical. Why couldn't I find it? Jesus.
Alright.
And yeah, she's just gonna hide in there. She's covering her ears. She doesn't want to hear this
Right.
because she can tell from the context that we're winning pretty handily. But yeah, she's just wondering why people would throw their lives away. What's so important about this village? But yeah.
Okay. Tomo?
And yeah, that's it.
Moving up for a couple unarmed strikes on this guy.
Okay.
A lot of people say pretty handily as Tomos almost died twice.
So he had 8 hit points. The first one dealt 6, leaving with 2. And then the unarmed strike, that lovely kick of yours, snaps his head back and kills him.
Yeah, we'll say he slid underneath the aurochs here and just kind of like pushed up off the ground and do like a double kick uppercut thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so gross. Pow. Awesome. True story. That's actually how a wrestler lost his career. So, as you guys are done with the area, the assault on the village ends, and Theba is going to lean down to you. For a man, you're quite good. Does Brysanthria claim you, or are you open?
Here I am, thanking God Breezy has her ears covered.
It's got spicy out here.
I do follow Breezy. She's proven a very capable leader.
What? Sorry.
Meanwhile, the leader is cowering in a corner, clouded in darkness.
Indeed. It's a shame.
It's okay.
We could
It's
use
okay.
such skills here. And she will ride her scorpion off back towards the village. And she will say thank you to each of you in turn as she comes past, even Jimrally.
Jimly just kind of solemnly nods his head in response to that.
Are we out of
Okay.
combat now?
We are out of combat. We can go ahead and exit the initiative track.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Lumi will drop her spell.
Okay.
Will I? Yeah, she drops her spell.
Okay.
Let me
You
get
guys are free to move around.
Yeah, Breezy makes a face as she looks at all the corpses and just asks, why are they attacking you guys?
Who are you asking?
Well, I was gonna ask Theba, where'd she go?
She went back to her house, but you can catch her before she does so. Bring her back.
Do you know why they were attacking y'all?
The legends of Belket are that we have magical powers, ancient artifacts, and wealth beyond imagining. They are not the first and will not be the last to entreat here for fortune.
I mean, there's not many of y'all left, to be honest.
There's not. Thus, we recruit when we can, such as yourselves.
I suppose that makes sense.
So,
So,
kneels down
Capone.
next to some of the bodies, and you can kind of see him just like closing his eyes and almost like giving them a prayer.
Okay.
Oh, did he get shadracked? I think he got shadracked.
Oh, me?
Yeah, he just like disappeared on my screen.
No,
Oh, no,
water
got,
form.
he had the. It was a water.
Oh, the water form. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's saying next.
Oh, I was about to get excited. Sorry.
Shadrach is on my desk, but I did not get Shadrach this time.
Sorry.
Generally,
Sorry.
you have been granted inspiration by Dragonith.
That's my second inspiration today.
Um,
I have inspiration because I got it earlier from my
Alright.
my joke.
Then we'll pass it to Luminastra.
Thank you. I don't have inspiration.
Okay. You do now.
Tracy, are you telling us more about the things you gleaned insight into in these houses? I.e., why people are suddenly found blind or dead inside of them?
Well, everyone that's in the building seems to be affected by the spell that it casts. I don't know how that. She points to that one. And it's like I don't know how he died, but I mean that spell literally all it does is make a light. I don't know how it killed him, but I turned to Theba and I'm just like, you really shouldn't be in these buildings. It's not safe.
This is our home. What would you have us do?
Make some huts or something, or a treehouse, or just not in those buildings. The spells kill you.
That explains much. I will have to discuss with the circle.
Yeah,
You may.
I mean,
Would Luminastra know enough that she could at least try to dispel them?
They are not dispellable.
They are not dispellable. Okay, but they could be Perhaps
you
you
theoretically could destroy
summon
them with an earthquake spell.
an earthquake spell. Okay, well they are
Or-
druids.
Let me go ahead and pull that out. I have level 8 spells prepared. You know.
Yeah. But no,
Um,
they are actually part of the buildings, and they are the only parts of the buildings that have not suffered due to the passage of time. Whoever cast this on this village, the individual spells, did so at an exceedingly high level, and wanted these to be a permanent effect to ruin this area.
Makes sense.
what a jerk.
Well,
uh,
should we collect the bodies at least? And
well, yeah.
We will take care of them. If you wish to take things that they have upon them, they are yours. The forest will claim their meat.
okay,
That sounds pretty druidy.
yeah, we will start. I suppose Lumi will start searching the bodies. I suppose.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reezy doesn't want to look at them, so she is going to start going through each and every house, looking at the spells.
Sure.
Uh,
So the one you're in right now, Breezy, has Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's the one I
want to
wanted.
get Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah.
Such a good spell.
I'm running out of. I don't have any. Ink. I only have 100 gold of magic ink left.
Can you? I would. Well, I mean,
Well, I'd have to go somewhere to buy more, but
no, I agree. I wasn't gonna say. Might as well just look at all the houses, see the ones you want, and then.
Oh yeah,
shoot
well yeah,
up
she
the
can.
right ones.
Yeah, she can remember. So that's literally what she's doing. Can she even go into the guard tower? I don't think she can. Oh wait, yeah, she can.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm ready to write any notes in regards to the bodies. I can
Yep.
do
There
it.
are 4 arrows of slaying.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
4 arrows of slay.
But there's a caveat. You have to do sweet moves while you're shooting them.
There is. You must do sweet moves.
What else do we find, Master Eric?
You will find 4 long swords, 4 short swords. There are an additional 32 arrows available. Total.
32 arrows of dragon fletching.
Yes.
Yep.
They're dragon-fletched arrows. Excuse me.
And there were four short swords as well, right?
Correct. There
Mhm.
are 4 suits of leather armor if you choose to strip these guys.
Yeah, we
And
will.
they have a grand total of 1,000 gold. Each of them
Ooh.
had 200 gold. There were 5 bodies that you were able to recover.
5 bodies. What was the last body? They didn't have a leather armor?
One of them ran off into the trees,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Of course.
and the lady ran off as well. So
Breezy,
Alright.
Breezy
two
spared
bodies didn't die. 2 people didn't die.
Okay. Does anybody wants to take the arrows of slaying, or who uses bows anyway?
Or just Tomo.
Oh, were there any bows, Eric?
Yes, they have 4 longbows.
Okay, sorry. 4 long.
They're just mundane longbows.
That's fine. Tomo, do you want to take the arrows of slaying?
Yes, I will take the arrows of slaying.
Put 4 of them in your thingamajig. And then the rest, if nobody wants anything, Lumi will just happy to store it in her sanctum when time comes to visit that place.
Cool. Breezy, in that one is clairvoyance, and you see someone's body who has died of hunger.
Very nice. They were probably watching something for a long time.
Yeah, permanent clairvoyance. Like, is it like smelly old? Like,
Yeah, they've died a while back.
she's just wondering, like, why didn't anyone notice this? Like, he's been dead for a while. Why didn't they? Like,
Something else
put-
at play. You guys have not discovered what that is.
Indeed.
Yeah, like this doesn't make any sense. Why would they keep living in here if something bad was gonna happen? She's gonna be very careful to go around the crace.
It's
They did say
watching
it
you.
wouldn't attack. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's just making sure.
Like, it's looking at you, and it has a mouth that you know that its primary attack is actually to swallow its
Swallow
prey
thi-
and consume,
whole.
digest them.
Ew.
Yeah. It
Hey,
doesn't have very
Miss.
long teeth. It's literally just.
The
So you walk into that house over there?
Oh yeah, she's gonna go building by building.
Okay, so here's the entire list. I will just go ahead and put this entire list as you go through all the various buildings.
no god. Oh, bestow curse. Oh, yes.
All right, I'll just copy paste. That's
Aim
easier.
lightning, bam.
Well, the human player very much wanted to lure people into these buildings to use the spells, but that's out of character for something Breezy would do. She's not that vicious. Okay. So is this person like cursed or
Yes, she is cursed.
well, what kind of curse? That's actually kind of interesting because bestow curse is varied. It
Yeah.
has a lot of different effects. Does she just have all the curses?
No,
Well-
she has a lot of curses. The curses she
One
has
of the curses that I
currently-
like. Yeah, go for it.
Good.
No,
One of the
I
curses
said-
she has is she has exceedingly her low light and high light vision are switched. So in sunlight she can barely see, but in low light she can see perfectly well. She is incapable of visually perceiving living creatures, and she cannot willingly kill or spare the life of any living creature. So
Like
she can't
kill or spare the life?
Correct. She cannot willingly help or harm anything. So she is going to eventually either have to be fed by somebody else or somehow receive food because she cannot kill anything. No plants, no people, no nothing.
Huh.
Fair enough.
She cannot harvest anything. She'll have to visit restaurants.
Well, yeah, Breezy's gonna spend some time doing that, and she is gonna come back to the others and just say,
And the last one is the Arcane Eye, which was this guy up here.
yeah,
Which is why when Merlot went to go see him, his eyes were bright white.
glowing.
Yeah.
Okay. Breezy is gonna just huddle everyone together. Just team huddle, Come on,
You
everyone.
look around and you don't see Merlot.
Oh, where are you?
Oh God. Someone go.
I was checking out this building. I was gonna wait till you had a
Sure.
sec, Eric, and then I was gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. Awesome. You cast Detect Magic on that building up there. Very cool. you're going to detect that there is a dagger located in that building.
Can I,
It's
do I know
located
where
under
it
some
is?
rocks. Yeah, it's under some rocks. You can pull it up. It takes a little bit
Okay.
of athletics to lift. It's going to be DC 12 athletics to try to pick up the flagstone in order to get to the dagger underneath.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, cool. So, as you pick up the flagstone, you're able to find the dagger underneath. And it's an intelligent item. You
Oh,
can
no.
sense the brilliance coming from it.
Yeah, I pick it up.
You pick it up, you hear
Yep.
a voice in your head. Now we are free. Thank you.
Of
You
course.
and I will become one. Carry me with you.
Okay.
Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
We will shape you into what is needed.
Okay. So I toss it in my backpack and
It will not go in your backpack.
okay.
It wants to be hidden inside your shirt or on your person.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just meant like I would conceal it, I guess, to an
Yes.
extent. And I'm assuming there's nothing else in here that popped from the.
Most of the stuff in this area has been taken. You can go searching through, and the only thing you're going to find is some magical arrowheads, things like that. You'll find an ion stone that
Ooh.
is an ion stone of sustenance.
What does
I am
that do?
sustenance.
Oh, you don't have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to eat while you're wearing it.
What's it?
Okay. That was in the same room.
No, it would actually be down here in the blacksmith room. Unfortunately,
I was
the
on leadership. I actually need one of those.
Yeah, the blind guy in here, the blind and deaf guy, doesn't know that he lost it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick that up.
Okay, cool.
And then, does it look like anything? The alchemist guy have anything on him?
The alchemist guy himself has a battle axe that is a druidic battle axe. It's made of a special kind of wood. Let's roll a history check. I don't think you're going to be able to get this high, but it is a 28, and this is something that's been established in another campaign.
Yeah, I have a +0 in history, so
All right, you can't get there. Would
You'll
you
get a
like to
crit.
take? Would you like to take that thing? Yeah, we do have critical strike rules for skills in this campaign.
yeah, I'll roll it.
Druidic.
I mean, I'll pocket it anyways.
Sure.
But I didn't get there, so
Okay. This is a very fancy axe. The wood that it is made of appears to almost be a vine that is white in color. You're not sure how this has happened, but the vine that has been formed into this battle axe is as hard as steel, maybe even harder. It's a very fancy battle axe.
okay. So I'll grab those and I'll come down to where I heard Breezy yelling my name.
Sure.
Keep looking. Keep doing the good job you're doing.
That's all he's going to find in any of the buildings.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Huddle time. I did write the druidic battle axe on the sheet, so
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying, Breezy?
Well, it's really weird because like, they're talking about these curses on these buildings, like, like, oh, they didn't know about it, but like in the guard tower, there's a dude who starved to death like a week or a couple of weeks ago at least. I mean, I didn't check. It's kind of smelly, but he's been dead a long time, and it's just like I just don't understand how anyone could be living here and not know that these buildings are dangerous.
Could it-
That's it's all cursed.
Unless they're
Could it be
cursed
a-
to go into the buildings or something.
well, could be that whoever made this place, from what you have told us, was the intent was supposed to, with one hand, gift the town with a great boon, but on the other hand, curse them, and destroy this place and bring everything to ruin. Could be that the longer you stay here, you will not notice what's happening. You still believe these people are okay and it is safe to be here. That might be it.
But they can't have been living here for too long because otherwise these spells would have killed them earlier. They must have just arrived here a little
Well,
while ago.
Maybe they're slow acting. Maybe it takes to be
maybe
in there
they
for
are.
so long before
If you
they take effect.
whoever did this, the intent was to make this make the people of Belcat suffer. Just taking someone's stops, and they wanted them to suffer. So a slow death is usually what these types of people look for. I am not surprised
But,
that this is what is happening to them.
well, it's just was she able to tell how old these spells are?
The spells are very, very old. Roll a
Yeah.
history check on them.
Sure.
And is Deus way up there, or is he with the party?
Ugh.
Just checking.
Because you might be
if you are
muted.
doing something, I want to make sure you're involved.
I was gonna check the houses, but Breeze taking care of that, so I'm pretty much chilling.
Well, she's not good at sharing stuff she's learned. So if you might want to do the circuit on her own. On your own.
I'll do a quick cycle and just get scratchings of all the spells. and all
Yeah,
the-
she's a
Very well.
repository. That doesn't mean she gives knowledge easily. She learned
Very
a
well.
really hard lesson about that.
Yeah. All right. So you
Alright,
can also go ahead and get copies of each of those spells.
Thank you. Copy that.
Okay.
Put that
And
in the-
I as well, Eric. I can move my character around if you prefer, but just use one of my divine senses and kind of run around here
Okay.
to see if
Mm-hmm.
that'll pick up on anything.
Cool. Divine sense. You're going to detect from each of the buildings that there is a celestial tint based off of each of the spells. All of the runes are based off of a celestial writing.
Okay.
A celestial entity is the one that did these. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Thank you.
But they wrote in Primordial.
Correct.
Nice.
Which is something that will matter later, so you might want
Oh,
to take a note on that.
completely. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. Oh, mm-mm. By the way, I'm
And
assuming the things that
Deuce,
people
did you get
discover.
the whole list?
Yeah, I got the whole list from the 2 messages you sent.
I wrote the entire list on the spreadsheet as well, just in case.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it. I just got one item called copy of spells, and it's got all the 10 spells? Yeah, 10 spells.
Awesome.
There are 10
Cool.
spells. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
But yeah, Breezy's just like, well, yeah. How old are the runes?
With a 13, they are at least 1,300 years old.
So yeah, it's not exact, but yeah, Breezy, you can be like, I mean, these things are like thousands of years old, and none of the people here are thousands of years old. I don't think. So like,
No.
they had to come recently, or maybe like. If their ancestors were living here, I mean, their ancestors would have figured out, like, hey, living in here is a bad idea. People die. So, either,
But-
like, I just don't understand how they didn't realize it, unless there's like a big old curse, like a big curse that keeps you from realizing that.
Well, that is the point, I think. We don't know yet. We don't know why that is the case.
I'm gonna
But-
go. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. You can say what you want to do.
I'm gonna take a sip of the water in the center of town.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
You die. So just-
Merlot,
Um,
you forget
Do I-
going and collecting the dagger. You forget collecting the iron stone, and you forget collecting the battle axe.
oh my
Okay.
goodness.
yeah, I thought that's what was happening. Well, actually, can I ask? Is that? I assume that's just then like a magical effect coming from the water? I'm only asking because I'm immune to disease, and I didn't know if that
Right.
would involve that.
It's not a disease. This is a magical effect on the water. It is water of
Okay.
forgetfulness, as long as it's straight from the fountain.
Nice. Interesting.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't last long, but
why
if you drink directly from the fountain,
you
it
forget.
causes forgetfulness, right?
And I'm
Um,
assuming then that's like you forget the last, I don't know, like 5
A
minutes or
couple
something.
minutes, yeah. It's not long.
Okay.
Okay.
It feels like drugs.
Have you guys tried that water? Delicious.
That's
No, I make
great.
my own water.
Yes, but as I was saying, there might be a reason why they don't know what's happening to them. We should, at least
Well-
tell them that
well-
it really is not safe to be here.
Well, I did. She said she's going to convene a council of the elders, but I mean, I'd like to help them, but I think breaking this magic is way beyond anything I can do.
Well, it's understandable, but you are now a protector of Belket, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
You made a
But she said
promise.
she said we could leave.
We can leave, but I don't understand. Perhaps it just differs from the types of deals the Fae make. But well, at least I would go. If I were you, I would go and speak to her. Perhaps you can even go into this meeting of elders to see what they're gonna do.
But I'm not old.
Well, I understand that, but you can still ask whether you were really, if you can attend.
Oh yeah, I'll ask Theba. Theba, so like, yeah, y'all really shouldn't be living in these buildings. Like, they're really dangerous. They curse. God, that bird is really loud. The, they curse the people who live in them. Like, you really shouldn't be in them. Like, I can understand wanting to stay here and protect it or whatever. It's your home, but like, you should build like other buildings to live in those.
We will consider your words. We have been here for quite some time.
Lumi kind of steps forwards and addresses the druidess, and she's like, what she says is true. This place, it is not really safe. You really shouldn't. I would try to, the druids and your people that are still alive, I would remove them from these buildings as soon as possible.
We'll consider what you have said. Thank you for your concern. Does
Merlot,
Merlot
what
want
did
to
you-
drink again?
Said Merlot, where did you run off to?
He really liked the water.
Yeah, well, he forgot that he already quenched his thirst, so he's still thirsty.
He just filled his water skin
Oh,
from
no.
the fountain. Yes.
No, Jim Rowley asked Merlot where he went because Jim Rowley does no longer trust Merlot on his own.
I don't remember.
What?
What
What do you mean you don't remember?
You wandered off and you were gone for a while.
Yeah, I went to get a drink of water, and then that's all I remember that happened.
This was only like 5 minutes ago.
Can we? I'll roll an insight to try to see, at least make it.
I was going to ask where
He's
he
telling
went
the
earlier.
Yeah, Breezy's gonna stand on her toes and feel his forehead just to check his temperature. Are you okay?
Merlot, do you feel okay?
I mean, I don't feel sick. I just don't remember exactly what happened. I just had some of this, and I opened my water skin and hold it up for her to smell.
Okay. You smell water.
She'll drink it.
Okay. It's water.
It's not directly from the fountain. She tastes it. I mean,
water.
it's just water. Yeah, that's water.
Yeah. Maybe I just feel off from battle, just a little exhausted.
Maybe you're just tired from doing dumb things.
Well, maybe we should take a rest if you're not feeling good.
All right.
Just don't do it in one of those buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't go to the Blight or Burning Hands building. Don't take it anywhere.
Or the chain
Yeah.
lightning building.
Or
Jesus.
the lightning, or the blindness, deafness, or the
you-
Besokers, or the continual flame, or the cloud of daggers.
The blur one might be safe, but it might like blur you out of existence or some shit. Jesus.
Let's say we just set up camp outside.
Lumi asked, Lumi asked, do you need help moving the bodies and
No,
placing them
the
in the
forest will
forest to be
reclaim them.
claimed?
They will be reclaimed.
Okay,
The crisis will
nuts.
take care of them.
understood.
Pretty druidy.
Well, do we want to keep marching on to Lostmore?
Well, yeah, we do have, yeah. Breezy just nods and gives. Well, she knows Theba likes to give hugs, so she's gonna give Theba another hug and just say, "Thank you for being so nice to me. But we do have places we have to go to.
You are welcome
Is there-
back when you choose to return.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
She
You're like the
smiles.
first. You're the first really nice person in Shu I've ever met.
She grins. I would not
Lumi
call
looks
myself nice.
visibly hurt.
I am
but in a
nice to
jokey way.
those. I am nice to those who have earned my respect. And she's going to hand you a piece of leather with a design on it. It's druidic in nature. You cannot read it, as the druids have a secret language.
Breezy's
Does
just
she
gonna
not know
stare at
that
it.
She's a druid now.
Breezy's gonna stare at it and just say, "What is this?"
This is a tattoo that we each have. Consider it.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Yeah, Breezy. It's just like, oh, I never had it. If I got a tattoo, my pa would kill me.
I hope not. If so,
Oh,
then
it's,
he should be slain as a man who is insolent and ignorant.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I'm not from Shu. I'm from Fluiden. Men are just normal people there.
They are just normal people here, hence why we deride them so. Your friends here, however, are not normal, even for men,
They're pretty special.
which is kind of the most respect she's given any of the guys yet.
Yep. Meroli must be like feeling, what is happening? Ever since I met these people, women
Is
are
that
just
the
being
case?
nice to me.
No, Jimeroli is very torn right now in general. That's why he's kind of not doing a whole lot.
Yep.
It's because one, things are different, and two, he really feels right now that like almost like we've swindled these people.
I could guess. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's why he's kind of sitting there still pensive.
Yeah.
He's not really
Breezy.
saying a whole lot. He's letting you guys kind of do whatever it is you're gonna do.
The ultimate con man.
He's a justice guy. We forgot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Breezy's well known for her duplicitousness and her ability to lie. But she just nods and just says, "Well, we have to go, continue our journey. But I don't know if you have any magic that can contact me. But if you ever need any help, just send me a call."
Likewise, remember the trees have ears. And
I
she's
remember
going
that.
to walk away from you guys.
Bye, Theba.
Travel well.
Breezy looks quite pleased with how all that turned out. Like she's very purposely avoiding looking at the corpses, but she's just like, that could have gone a lot worse. We made some
I
friends.
agree. Shall we? We should be careful on a leaving the town. There were two of them that escaped. They may want to look for us for retribution. I would make sure that we should keep a watchful eye on our next the next few days when we sleep.
Cool.
Hey, Breezy. When I looked to get my water skin out, I found these on me. Do they look familiar to you at all? And I pulled out a dagger and a
The
battle axe.
dagger will not let you show it.
Oh, okay.
Like, is it like he can't like pull his arm like out of his shirt like with like he's like "Ugh," or like
It'll be like you will feel uneasy, and you want to keep that secret. Something special
Okay.
about that one. You want to keep that for yourself for the time being. She doesn't need to know. It's an embarrassing secret. It'd be like dropping your pants. She
Yeah.
doesn't need to know.
yeah she would never forget. So the it's the axe and the what else?
The
The
ion
axe and
stone
the
of
iron stone.
sustenance.
Right.
Oh, I don't think the axe is magical. It's just a normal axe, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna spend a inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Okay, well that's decent.
With the 15, it is not a magical axe, but there is something about it that makes it not necessarily a mundane axe. There's something property-wise about it that is unique.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cast Identify.
It's not a magical item.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, she'll cast it on the Ion Stone. She
Okay.
probably knows what that is.
Yeah, that is an iron stone of sustenance.
Oh, neat. If you attune this thing, you don't have to eat.
Ooh.
Yeah, it feeds you, or it keeps you from needing to. It makes you don't get hungry while it's attuned.
Well,
And the
maybe if I-
axe ain't magical. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know much about axes. Maybe it does something special.
Hmm.
But I can definitely say it ain't magical.
Okay. I'm gonna turn with the axe and take a swing at the ruin right behind me.
Okay. Cool. Please roll an attack roll.
Right, just a second. Let me add.
Just a battle axe.
Yeah, I thought I
For
had
now.
one that I just added,
Are we-
but I guess not. Okay.
Question.
What's the question? While he's adding
Are
the battle
we-
axe.
Are we giving Zalfrior a part of the gold as well?
She will not take it.
Okay. So everybody can take put 166 gold into their inventory, and that is and 6 silver.
She will tell you that your company and assistance is worth more than the gold.
Lumi nods and say, "That's very kind of you."
All right. So, Merlot, as you swing the battle axe, are you swinging it one-handed or two?
One, because I have a shield.
Gotcha. The axe cleaves into the stone and sticks there for a moment.
Okay.
Pull it back out. It is undamaged.
Nice. Okay. I'll just hold on to that then.
Cool. And the one weird part about it is while you're holding it in your hand, steel or metal axes would feel cold in the hand or hot depending on the sun. This feels like wood.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Well, you said the haft is made of like vines, right?
The whole thing is.
Yeah,
Not
the whole
just the
thing's
half,
made out
but
of
the
vine,
blade as well.
of a
Druid-
white vine.
Druids don't have that metal thing because I haven't played a druid in 5e. They don't have that whole can't wear metal thing anymore, right? That was a
No,
3e
they
thing.
don't.
Yeah.
That was 3.5, right?
Yeah.
And 3E. Yep. But there's something about this one that's extra special.
Extra special, super duper extra special.
That's very
Yeah.
nice.
Uh, Well-
Find out later.
it's also cursed. It's also gonna put a voice in Merlot's head. Well, I mean, Breezy just says, "Well, I mean, I think we've done as much as we can to help them. We help protect their town, but we have to hit the old dusty trail."
Yep, let's do it.
Right? So you guys can head off from the ruins of Belket and then further south. And we will cover what else happens beneath fallen skies next week.